Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Lost Harbor Tavern. Welcome to the Lost Harbor Tavern. I'm your host, Nitsify. I'm also the DM, by the way. Welcome to the Rum and Harbor, specifically, the Rum and Harbor campaign. We have a few people here, because, in case you didn't know, this is the pirate campaign. And, looking over to my left here, we have a little frog in a box. Pretty crazy. I know his name's Reed. He plays Usagi.
If it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
Yeah, you're getting there, man. You're getting there. We also...
I'm so dead.
We also have Tic Tac Dylan, who plays Chrono, the captain of the Catastrophe Pirates.
I'm competent. Sometimes.
Perchance.
The fact that you have to say that means you're not.
Chrono has his moments, but who doesn't, honestly, in this fucking
Just
crew?
the
Let's be
sad
real.
quietness. Just the sad quietness.
If we're gonna be real, this whole crew is a fucking mess. There's no competent person. Everybody.
Damn straight.
We also have Mollis, played by Acrid, who is the
Hi.
vice captain of the Catastrophe Pirates.
Yep, for some reason.
And we also have the chef of the Catastrophe Pirates, Ublex, who is played by Issa, who's played by Toasted Ghost.
Man, I really want some Thai yellow curry.
Oh, actually does sound kind of good. I'm not gonna lie,
My
that does
God,
sound kind
I'm
of
Yo.
gonna make it tomorrow.
You know,
whatever
fair.
happened to Thai blue curry?
I don't know, man.
I can't get the secret rare ingredient it has called Sonic.
Blue lilac.
Blue lilacs. I think
Yeah.
to make a blue curry, you'd actually have to use like
Probably blue
butterfly
dye.
tea or whatever that thing
Mm.
is called. The butterfly stuff. You can make things blue with that.
That's true. That is true.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Or you just pour a lot of water on it and hope it turns blue.
Or you just piss on it.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
not how that
Yeah.
works.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
little bit of food coloring
Yeah, a
for
little
sure.
bit of food coloring, for sure. For sure.
No, have any one of you either get like one of those like ring pops from the candy section at stores? You
Oh,
just gotta
yeah.
like rub the blue one all over the curry until you make it blue.
That might
curry.
do it. That might do it, man.
I want some red 40 now.
By the way,
I can get that.
we also have in the peanut gallery. Don't know why they always call it the peanut gallery. Why not the almond gallery? Doesn't matter. We have Anya. She's
Hi.
just kind of hanging out. She's just watching.
I like the
menacingly.
peanut gallery because this
I'm
implies
here to
whoever's
cause
in it
chaos.
is short.
Yeah. Also true. No, technically it is edited live, so if anything, maybe it's the live audience.
That would probably
Yeah.
be worth it, to
Yeah.
be fair.
Yeah, it's actually kind of more fitting in my opinion now that I think about it. Either way, in case you didn't see the last episode, that's true. In case you didn't see the last episode, by the way, go check it out. But in case you don't remember it, they went to go fight the Blank Pirates after running into them, because they found an arcanic stream going throughout the entire fucking castle at the nobles party.
And then
so
shit hit the fan.
yep, shit hit the fan as Vrozelk, Chrono, Mollis, and Ublex all went down a 5-minute long ladder down into a cave in the ravine, found that there was people being held captive and being forced to work, and also ran into the Wing Pirates, while Usagi slunk around the, slinked and schlunked around the castle, the entire time, as he tried to rob the place. It was going well! He was using his bees and all these distraction ideas as best he could to get as much theft as possible. They got to the final floor, and found out that it was too well guarded for him, so he decided he was going to go through a window, crash through a window, and found out that he crashed into the king's bedroom where the king was currently at. And that's where we had ended off, as everybody got shot by cannonballs, and Usagi was facing down the king.
Yep.
So, that being said, we're gonna get this straightened away, because I don't feel like Earthbound Beginnings music is gonna be very fitting for the beginning of this, because we're straight into combat, baby. We are right back into this.
Yeah.
As we're
Ready to
using-
begin this revenge grunge match for the second goddamn time.
Are you
I'm so
ready,
dead.
kids?
Yes!
Yippee! I can't hear you. I'm sorry, shoot me.
You'll probably do better than
stab
me.
you.
You'll probably do better than me.
All right. Also, quick little reminder. We are going to be using the initiatives from last combat, so we're not going to re-roll anything. That way we can just keep it going, because technically it's still the same combat. We kind of just you know, shook it up a little.
I mean, considering Acrid and Issa got nat 20s and I got a 22, I don't think anyone's gonna complain.
Yeah. That being said, we'll pick it up straight from where Mollus's turn technically would have gone, which since he was the first to technically go at the time. So Mollus, you had heard that voice in your head, and you as well as the others who had been shot, remember getting up.
Yeah.
That is what
So
you
I have
remember.
a question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is my cloak still active, the lightning? Because if it's been longer than a minute, it would have deactivated.
So you would realize that yes. So you were out for a little bit. Don't worry, Usagi. We're gonna get back to you on that when we get to your turn, so you know everything that's transpired since.
Okay. Then in that case, that foxes my plans a little bit. But instead, I've got a different plan then. Got a different idea.
Oh.
All right. So I'm going to get up.
Okay.
I'm gonna go move over here. I'm gonna move up, walk around up behind the goblin.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my bonus action to grab her by the throat.
Okay, so you can grab her by like the back of the throat because she is facing towards Rosel because Rosel is being essentially cornered by these people.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna create an opening.
Okay.
So I'm assuming athletics to grab her, or is it a hit?
If you're grabbing her, then it would
Yeah.
technically be in athletics.
Okay, so I'll roll athletics. Let me grab my sheet and everything.
I'll have her roll in athletics as
middle.
well. Now, I would imagine with it being a goblin, you probably will have the upper hand on this, but we'll see.
I also leveled up, so my athletics modifier went up.
Where the fuck does she have advantage on athletics?
Probably to get out of being grappled if she's got squat nimbleness.
Yeah, maybe that's it? I don't know. I don't remember what I have on this lady. I made this back when I first created this campaign.
Yeah, that's fair. So with my 23...
23.
Athletics.
That will beat hers. I want to mention her highest roll is a natural 16, but it's a goblin. They have like a +2.
Cool. So I'm gonna grab her and I'm gonna move over and bring her with me.
Yes. All right.
And then I'm going to beat Halimar with her.
Okay, got you. So,
Hey guys, Mollusk made a friend. Oh god,
so essentially, you woke up like on the stairs, kind of on your back. You get up to your feet. You come like rushing behind this goblin, grab her by like the throat, and before she can even react, you lift her up and basically swing her body into Halimar. So roll me a hit. An unarmed hit.
I'm not letting go of her, by the way. She's going to very quickly realize I'm using her as a weapon.
That is fine.
Because if I can do damage to both of them, fuck it.
Fair enough. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll do it unarmed, and if you hit, what you'll do is you'll roll that damage, and then we'll split that damage in half and put that between the two characters. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I can make 2 attacks now, because I got my multi-attack.
That is fair.
So I got a dirty 20.
Let me see what his HP is, because you're hitting Halimar. That barely hits him.
Okay. And then... Okay, so he will... the second one, he will realize what's going on and move.
Gotcha.
Because I rolled a natural 2.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. You go and roll that damage. Basically, you bring her to like his side and slam her, like her head, directly into his shoulder, and you see him just kind of like lean his like shoulder back, almost like he kind of noticed it last second, so he kind of braced himself a little in the process, kind of like shoving her off of the shoulder in the process, kind of like dampening his bit of the hit. So she'll take, if you end up rolling an odd number, she'll take the higher number, if anything.
Okay.
So yeah.
And also, just for extra fun,
Okay.
This is all lightning because I have those lightning gauntlets we took from those one pirates.
Understood. The second thing that will be mentioned is that after that first swing, you try to swing again with her. Basically, just like you did like a swing from the right side, you basically tried to bring it back and do like a left swing, just using her, like essentially her legs to try and hit him in the back of the head with it.
Yeah.
And you see him just kind of teleport, just like slightly out of the way.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm gonna re-grip her in a minute. Like,
Okay.
and once it's my turn, when it comes back around, which I'm gonna grab her ankles and start beating her head first against him.
Fair enough.
So that's 9 damage. So she takes 5, he takes 4.
Okay. Understood.
I know we've like tossed around like some hypothetical ideas of like what other kinds of videos we can make other than just playing D&D. I'm not sure how this would work, but I think a malice safety training video would be really funny to throw together.
Oh, God.
When handling a mollusk, do not give small people.
Actually, hell, even this whole campaign would probably be appropriate for it to be aged.
I feel like that's one of those things where we can make little like, not really shorts, but like 2 or 3 minute joke videos every now and then. Just being like, so here's how to handle this said person.
If you're short, run away.
That should whole kick short people they only last 1 day? Nah.
Not the mollusk.
I'm gonna be honest, there was 2 ways I went for that. Either I was kicking her in the skull as hard as I could with an athletics to the neck, or I was turning her into a weapon.
Fair enough. Oh man.
I'm satisfied with my decisions.
So that is the end of your turn, correct?
Unfortunately.
Alright, next up is Ublex. As you start to slime yourself back together, you don't really stand up, but more of you kind of reform your body back as you're kind of regain your memory. Like, what the fuck happened? Oh shit, right, there's a fight going on. And then you can see the fucking mess. Like, you see, like, Moss start zipping past as you're, like, getting, like, recollecting yourself.
Goodness, man. Okay, cool. So... move right here. No, move right there.
Alright, so you slime down the stair more towards, like, the crystal that is inside this room.
Then I'm gonna hit this ugly-ass ginger.
Damn, man. Okay, go ahead and roll that to hit as, like, you look at that barbarian in the back of you, you're like, man, this guy's ugly as fuck. And then you just start charging up an Eldritch Blast in your mouth. If you ever want to, like, charge it a different way, let me know. I'm just assuming that you're always charging in your mouth.
Yeah, it's like... It's like only in a burp and I fucking blast that shit.
Gotcha,
I imagine it's like the same sound effect from like the Mega Man games where you're charging up your blaster.
I rolled a 21 to hit.
21 will hit him, yes.
And then for damage, 7.
7? Alright. And force damage isn't something that a barbarian's resistance would naturally protect against, so he's going to take full damage to that.
And then I can still do bonus action, right? Or no, because I moved.
I mean, that's your bonus action can technically act as a cantrip in my world. So,
I also, if you have, it might fire 2 beams now that you're level 5.
No, that's true. Actually, that's true.
yeah, double check. So does it shoot twice?
I'm gonna hit another one.
All right.
Fuck.
Damn. Alright, so you shoot a second one and it goes whiffing past him. Because you kind of like, your brain kind of like, you're not adjusted to this, having this type of ability to shoot out a blast so quickly, let alone 2 of them at the same time. So like, that first one strikes him in like, the like right shoulder area, like on his back area. On the back of his right shoulder. And essentially that second one goes flying over his head, just kind of hits like the ceiling. As you can see, some a few rocks from the ceiling kind of fall to the ground. But yeah, so you can shoot. So from my understanding, then, because I don't play Warlock that much, you can shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts in one go.
Yeah,
yep,
yeah.
It slowly gets more and more each turn, after a few level ups.
Ooh, that's gonna be interesting because that's
8
technically.
or something. It's 3.
So if I understand correctly, because in Nitz's games, you can use cantrips both for your main and bonus actions.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
technically, you could shoot up to 4 times a turn now.
Yeah.
Also,
that's
endgame,
cool.
we're looking at a Gatling gun of 8 beams. Just bang, 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 bang,
Yep.
bang. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
All right.
And
So.
he pushes 10 feet away though, because from the first hit.
Oh, he gets pushed 10 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright,
So-
I should have said which one I was using.
Because it is diagonal, I'm gonna say that he kind of gets like knocked more in between the vice captain and the captain. Essentially, he basically gets like shoved forward a bit, like up the stairs a little. He kind of like stumbles in the process, kind of having to catch himself. As he would kind of like go underneath a swing that Rydell currently had just like swung at towards Rozelk. As he just kind of like ducks underneath the swings.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
They're awake apparently.
Yep. As technically that was your bonus action. What are you doing for your main action?
Round 2.
No, I wanted that to be my main action for my bonus action. I'm gonna make tentacle right here.
Oh, you're gonna make a tentacle right there? Okay. Dude, I still forgot to make the fucking icon for the tentacle. That is the one. You know what? Today, your icon is a little pirate guy.
Holy shit.
When you summon this one, it has sunglasses. I just want to let you know.
Okay.
Alright, we need to know the canonical name of your tentacle. The audience needs to know.
Huggy.
Huggy. Alright, where is it?
I like it.
Incredible!
Hell yeah.
Yeah!
Alright.
That's my turn.
That's your turn. Alright,
Where is
next
it
up.
being spawned?
It's being spawned right beside Ublex, right here. That's where they asked for it to be. As next up is Chrono.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, as Chrono is sort of just coming back from that whole out-of-body experience as he just kind of slowly gets back up.
Yeah.
He just kind of goes... Oh, Halimar!
Oh, by the way,
So-
Oh, sorry, I thought that was it, my bad.
For someone so obsessed with shows, you seem really determined to end them fast!
A show is only good when it's not dragged on for too long.
Don't give a shit, dumbass! It's time for round 3!
Alright, you asked for it! Also, your movement, because you had Curse of the Binding at the time from the Blood Hunter, technically that would have been released because you were essentially dead.
Gotcha.
So he'd have to re-put it back on you. So for now, you have all your movement.
Wonderful. In that
I
case,
can't wait to kill this goblin by beating her against her boss.
Man.
Okay.
The last thing he sees is her bloody face.
Okay, first I'm gonna go back into Super Dry form as I'm running up. And next. Could I use my bonus action to spend a key point? I want to try and jump over this crowd, essentially.
So when it comes to key points are normally used for very specific things. The only time like key points can be really used for jumping is literally like that was something I set up for a monk that you guys fought against. That was just a special, unique thing he had for his class. I don't think key points can be used to make a jump. That normally just takes your movement speed, if I am correct on that.
They help increase the jump, but I guess there's nothing here about making the jump. Hang on. Okay, okay, screw it. Let me rephrase that then. I'll spend a key point as my bonus action, to take dash.
Okay.
And that will be... Boom. Hi, Halimar. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Anyways.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh.
And now that I have that extra attack, I am just going to unleash my Steam Press Gauntlet against this asshole.
Alright.
Give me just 1 second. I'll just go ahead and roll for both attacks, because why not? Assuming both of those miss.
Those, sadly enough, will miss. So the Dirty 10, Dirty 9. So you just throw like two like haymakers, just kind of like caught up in the moment. Because there's definitely that anger that is kind of like fizzled up in your head for this moment. So you kind of just like dart around Mollis and like basically slink your way around him to get to Halimar. And you try throwing these like two just pretty wild punches towards his way. Not really composing yourself properly at the current time. And after he had basically sidestepped or teleported away from us, he kind of saw he had just the right positioning to have seen you coming ahead of time. So he just kind of moves out of the way, essentially.
Gotcha. That's all I can do, so I'll end my turn.
Alright, as next up is the Barbarian. As the barbarian, will you look at Rozelk, or are you going to pay attention to the now reawakened people? That is for Rozelk. That is for the people. You really are a petty son of a bitch. Alright, so he looks towards Rozelk, as he would just kind of look at Rozelk and just go, well, this is about time you die! And that might hit. Let me check. That actually meets his AC. Like, on the spot, 16.
Bruh.
Well, he's dead.
As you see him bring up his Berserker Great Axe. Holy shit, max damage.
Well, he had a good life.
As you see him bring this Berserker, like, Great Axe over his head and cut Rozelk's head off. As he Executioner blades him.
Oh shit, he's dead.
Because
Well,
Rozelk was already on 2 different versions of Final Stand. He was already defying death.
Well, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
Can't say I'm surprised.
As he would fall to the ground, headless. As
And
he,
I'm guessing he tumbles down the stairs.
yeah, he does. As
I
he would
don't-
hit the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
Alright.
And
I know what I'm doing.
fair enough.
Oh.
And-
Okay. I get it, Acrid. I get what you're doing.
Oh, God.
Just don't get in the way. Don't get in the way, Chrono.
As the
That is all
barbarian.
he's gonna hear is, I see an opening. I want to do the violence.
I'm good in this spot, bro. You do what you gotta
Oh
do.
no, you're not anymore.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
As the barbarian slinks around behind Mollis and Chrono. And technically he's flanking.
We are now officially
Bitch.
outnumbered.
I saw you.
Uh-huh.
I watched you.
As I'm gonna roll for him. Okay.
Yeah, multi-attack.
Understood.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, multi-attack. So he has technically one other attack that he has in his action. That's why I had him do this. So you see him come behind the two of you and bring his great axe directly upwards and try to slash directly down the back of Mollis.
Man, people hate my back. God damn it.
Yeah, man, they do. But luckily for you, I know this doesn't hit your AC, as with a dirty 13, you see him bring it down, and then essentially you kind of just like move a step forward like ahead of time because you saw him kind of like basically making a dart, a madman's dart, like behind you. So you just managed to basically just take a step forward and just get out the way, essentially. As that will be his turn because he can't really do much else. Why did he speak with animals? Next.
If that he's the barbarian type I think he is, I know why.
As next up is Halamar. As Halamar would look in between the two people currently bothering him and just kind of go, well, you want a show? Let's put one on for you.
Oh god, you gotta mention shows, huh?
You have a fetish.
And he swaps, you swap, he swaps. As the captain and the vice captain teleport you slightly away from Chrono, and Chrono, being in between the two, he reuses his legendary.
God damn
Motherfucker,
it.
this one.
As he does a teleportation blitz. I'm going to roll.
Yeah, it checks out.
Okay. No, hold up. No, we're using different dice for that. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that to you. Hold up. Different dice. I'm grabbing different dice. I'm not doing that to you. This is too early in the session to be doing this. It's too early in the session.
Huh.
All
I
right.
know damn well what he just rolled, and I've done it before.
That was a nat
What the
20.
fuck happened?
That was a nat 20. I'm sorry. As a DM, no.
No.
I
No.
am overruling that nat 20. If he wants a nat
Could it
20 so
be?
fucking bad, he has to roll a second one. Okay?
DM
Could it
pockets
be?
it.
Yeah, I've pocketed nat 20s before.
Yep.
Could it be?
Appreciate
Nit's
it.
fudging a roll?
Hey,
Listen,
I want to
sometimes
say
it's
this.
required.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Nets, I want to say this. I'm pretty sure the vice captain just got teleported into a wall.
Yeah, so no, that's on the edge. It's on an edge.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. It just.
I know it
really
looks
the way
like
the
that.
angle looks. He really looks like he's just on a wall.
You know what? I'll change it a bit so it looks better. How about this? Okay. There.
Okay, yeah, there you go. That looks-
So
that
you're not
looks-
so confused.
I'm sorry. I was like, damn, he's in the wall. Man, this man really can't just defy physics, huh?
All right. Here comes that new roll. All right. Let it be known, I'm doing my best to help y'all.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man, genuinely.
Okay. So let me know if this will hit. It's not a nat 20. Okay, this is better. No more Katsu dice. Katsu dice, get the fuck out of here.
Man, you can't use Katsu dice for the enemies.
Listen, man, I was
Wonder
being...
you were beating the shit out of everybody.
Listen, I was lazy and I didn't want to go get the other dice, okay?
No wonder you were beating the shit out of people.
No wonder you had to fucking. No wonder you were getting shit kicked in.
We're
All right.
so dead.
So does
Okay.
a dirty 19 hit you?
Fucking damn it, that beats it by 1. Nope,
Ah.
I'm activating my times rewind.
All right. Go ahead and try.
Give me a second.
At the very least, if you can get to not hit your AC, you'll only do half, which is a good thing on this. So you get at least half it, that'll be good for you.
Okay. You said 19?
19, yes.
Okay, I'll need at least an 11.
Okay, you got this, man.
That's 20!
Nice! You know what?
Oh,
Fuck it.
Oh yeah.
Fuck it. Here's what's
Oh
gonna
my
happen.
gosh. Oh my god.
So here's what I'm gonna do with this, right? Because of that nat
Okay.
20, you were supposed to take half damage if you did succeed. I'm going to negate that damage, and I'm going to give a reason why. So, you see these two from both sides of you begin like taking swings from every area, from like going for your legs to like going for your outright neck. They're swinging from every single area possible. As they begin to start doing these swings, you feel as if your body itself begins to move on its own without a single thought in your mind. As almost like paper, you begin to bend around the very beings of these swords. As you can't tell if they were supposed to have hit you or not. Because a bit of it feels almost like as if your body's becoming mist.
As, I like to imagine with that mist, Chrono kinda... How I've always sort of imagined Chrono powering himself up with time energy is that he just looks really glitchy. Kind of like a video game corrupt option video, if anyone knows what those are.
Mm-hmm.
And as around the end of like the barrage, Chrono just grins. There's like this just sort of, how should I put this? You know, like when an anime character just goes berserk mode and he looks like he's going wild. You'll just kind of look at Halamar and he'll just say, "Do you hear it?"
Am I supposed to answer that?
I think I hear it.
Oh boy.
Time ticking down to your final demise.
We'll see about that. And with his other
But I-
action,
but
he's going to swing.
Okay, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it checks out.
Makes sense.
Alright. As that will be a dirty 14. As he
That's a
will
miss.
basically swing. And once again, just that same feeling still just kind of going through your mind. As you just kind of move away from this swing. And then with his bonus action, he'll use a cantrip. As you would see him kind of like, you see his eyes kind of like get this glazing. That's all I'm gonna say. As next up is the dead man. Alright, thank you, dead man. Alright, next up is the vice captain.
That's up.
As,
That's so up.
I've wanted to do that so many times in Sandy, I ain't even gonna lie.
Alright, as the vice captain, you see him just go, "Well, you're not the only one that's been becoming stronger. I hope you realize that." And you'd see him cut his arm. As blood would begin to pour from it. And you'd see him begin to form a shard in his hand.
What?
As you see him lift it with his left arm, the one arm he wasn't using for his sword, as he throws it from behind him, doing essentially not even taking a look back at Ublex, taking a shot at Ublex.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
You must.
Oh,
Wait, hang on. Let me check something really quick.
yeah.
Okay, no, I was just curious if the tentacle was in the way or not.
The tentacle has the ability to possibly try to intervene, so that will be coming into
I
play.
see.
Don't worry.
Yay.
Yeah. So, let me know, would a dirty 15 naturally hit you? Ublex.
No. I mean, it does hit me.
It does hit you? Okay.
Tells me say no.
I gotcha. I'm gonna see if the tentacle can basically try to, get in the way, intercept. Holy shit, it moved like a fucking dime. How much health did that tentacle have, by the way?
I don't even think it's supposed to do any.
Is it
Let me try to see. Because
Okay.
it is summoned, but I don't know its health.
Okay. I know normally summons like this normally have some type of health. That's not always the case, but they normally do. So I'm just double
I
checking.
normally just give them 10 by default if they don't
Yeah.
give it naturally.
Yeah, if they don't give it, then I'll just give it a default, which probably would be
Yeah,
10.
it doesn't have any.
Okay. And then
So 10.
that's probably what I'm going to end up doing with that, because it doesn't make sense for a summon not to have any health, because they're still a thing that exists.
Right.
Yeah.
I just everywhere in the description.
Alright, well, and unless we later end up finding out that it actually does have a health bar, for now we're just going to say it's like 10 health. So you'd see it basically get its way, like, with a nat 20, you see this thing immediately, like, move in the way, taking that, like, shard center mass.
Oh!
As I'm going to
Alright.
roll the damage here,
Oh boy.
as that is 15 piercing damage,
Fuck.
as it will disintegrate. Blood magic's powerful.
But
And
also, I think that costs some of his health, so
it,
yeah.
it does, yes. As you would see him basically using that opening that he's created, make one more bit, one more shard, and essentially just try to directly throw it into Mollus's neck.
Bitch.
Yep.
Bitch.
Okay. Would a dirty 19 hit you?
You fucking bitch. It would.
It would? Okay. So,
Yeah.
because it's not a nat 20, it won't actually end up hitting your neck, but that is where he was aiming. So you won't get
I
an
live
injury.
these.
Yippee!
I live these.
Yeah, you win these. You win these.
I live these.
Alright, I'm gonna roll the damage here. As basically it hits your left shoulder, like directly on the exact side of it. So you can feel this thing plunge pretty deeply into your left shoulder, as you take 12 piercing damage. Yeah.
Not a noisy man. It just, let me roll. Mollus. How's that reaction there? Ah, got it. Cool. He just lets out a fucking seething breath of just, that fucking hurt. Alright?
Yep. And then you see him coat. You were not coat. You see him basically like using that, like ending his turn. You see him just kind of like flick his hand as you see his scimitar turn red.
Oh.
As he probably just put on his crimson right.
Eh.
As next up is the goblin, who is helpless right now. They're gonna try and roll to get out of their current
Bitch.
scenario.
Bitch.
Fuck
No.
with that one.
All right. So
I'm gonna snap your
roll
fucking
me
neck,
a
you little shit.
roll me an athletics check, Mollis. It's basically yours versus theirs, as they're gonna try and like break out of your grip.
I'm assuming that it's like they have advantage. I have a normal roll. Problem, I'm very strong.
Yes, exactly.
Alright, they probably get out.
Okay.
I got a dirty 18.
They will get out of this one. Because it is a goblin, a special thing about them is that when they actually get fully grappled, when they're actively being grabbed by someone, it's an athletics. When someone's trying to grab them. But once they are grabbed to get out, it becomes an acrobatics for them. So with that
Fuck.
24, you
Yeah.
see them essentially slip directly by grabbing onto your hand that you're holding their neck by, and basically just slipping their head out from under you. Out from like under like the grasp, essentially. Just a lot of wriggling. They see that one little moment where like that shard hits and your grip loosens just slightly, and they just slip right out.
All right.
As that is their bonus action, and they will just basically just try to shank you with their short swords. I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
The first one I know misses. That was a dirty 11. So you see with their left hand, they bring their short sword and try to strike you in your left shin, and it just doesn't even break through. As you then, with your right short sword, bring it swinging upwards. As that was a dirty 18 to hit. Will that one hit?
That meets my AC.
Okay. Luckily, they don't have any special weapon. They just have an everyday short sword, so it only does 7 slashing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take the 7. Yay. No sneak attack.
No sneak attack. Because they literally didn't get to, because they had to use their bonus action to get out of that. And it's a rogue. They have like 1 attack, so it's your turn, Mollis.
Okay, so, Mollis is gonna look that goblin straight in the face.
Yeah.
What's up?
No, keep going. I'll do something after your turn, because I just remembered something.
Yeah, Mollis is gonna look at him like, you like flying? And he's going to then punt her.
Oh boy, alright. First roll your to hit, then if you manage to do so, then you can roll your athletics. To see how far you can send her.
You like flying, bitch? Oh, god damn it. Alright, well I probably missed with my bonus action to kick. Sad.
Alright.
Can I flurry of blood? No. No. I got a dirty 12. I rolled a 4.
Yeah, that will miss on that kick. Do you have 1 or 2 attacks as a monk?
I have 2 attacks naturally.
Okay, cool. I mean, we still have the second attack. You could try again.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Dirty 20?
That'll hit, yeah. Roll your athletics as you send her flying.
Yes. Yeah, it's like the thing of Mollis like kind of kicks at her because he kicks at her with his left leg that she like her sword kind of glanced off. He's like, okay, fuck, all right, fuck you, right leg. It's just most like fuck off. All right, that's a nat 20.
Okay, so I have something for that, man. Go and roll your damage, and then I'm just gonna start like mentioning what's happening here as you roll it.
So that's a 42, just to be exact.
Hell yeah. Okay, that is good to know. So you basically, like, as soon as she gets out, she slashes you. You say all that. You like bring your left foot back to like brace yourself, and then you take one heavy swing back as you send her skyrocketing. As she goes, like, I want to mention, like, the staircase that you guys are going, that is, like, a good 5, 10, 15, 20, like, a good 20 feet up, like, of incline, right? You send her an extra 20 feet up. And then you also send her going. As she's going to go, and I'm going to measure this, 55 feet across the room, as she goes skyrocketing up through the ground, and there's this pillar here, right? You see as she crashes through it. As she will take double damage, by the way, as you can see where, like, her body, like, blasted through this pillar, essentially.
I got 10 bludgeoning from the kick, and God, I hope there's fall damage.
Okay,
I think there's more than just fall damage.
Now, is that doubled, or is that just the natural roll that you got?
I got a nat 6. I got a nat 5 on my d6, so that's 10 bludgeoning naturally, which would be 20 bludgeoning from the kick, and then whatever the fuck the pillar does.
I'm gonna let you know right now she's dead. So she didn't have a lot of health left. She was one of the people yell actually like, it's a rogue, they're squishy. So you see her go careening through, and I want to mention the second you kicked her, like essentially in the stomach, you already saw her like spit out blood, as like there's like blood like on your ankle and foot now from this kick, and just like on the ground. As she goes flying through, you can see a trail of blood from where she went through across the air. As you probably broke an organ or something by how hard you kicked her.
Probably most of her ribs.
Yeah.
If not all of them.
Yeah. As you can see where slowly but surely there is you can't see her body on the other side, but you can see that there is her arm that is no longer moving, and there is a puddle of blood that is beginning to form.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, Wallace turns around to look at the fucking as he's in, because that was my action, I'm guessing.
That was your action.
To take
yes.
this. Okay.
To do all that, yeah.
Yeah. So, Wallace is then going to just take a little step over here.
Mm-hmm.
Gets one as you know what? Hold on. Let me just make sure that oh look who's not safe.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, don't worry. You're fine. They're not. All right.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were gonna stop. That was my assumption.
No, I need my action for that, unfortunately.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
However, I can
You doing a mental shriek?
yeah. So Mollis would kind of reel his head back as he would let out a physical shriek as as all three of them, because now I can hit 3 people now that I'm level 5.
Yep.
As all 3 of them would feel just this howling in their minds, as it's both outside and inside their brains is a shriek.
All right.
As each of them have to roll a con save, which I know the Barbarian's probably fine. Halamar's probably fine. I don't know about the Blood Hunter.
All right, let me see. Halamar, will you succeed? You know, weirdly enough, he actually got a nat 1. Rydell, the vice captain, got a nat 20.
Oh.
And Harris,
Barbarian.
the barbarian, got a 17 plus 6, so a 23.
Yeah, I know, he's fine. He beat it naturally.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So, the vice captain's fine, because nat 20.
Yeah.
Barbarian will take half damage, that's fine, because it's a barbarian. Psychic bypasses.
Yep.
The damage that it would, and then, Alamar would take 15 total psychic damage, and that's before it being doubled from that one.
Alright, so that's going to be 30. That is
30 psychic damage.
Alright.
And he's poisoned. It has
Understood.
disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Now, how long
Fuck
does that
yeah.
last?
It lasts 1 turn. He
Okay.
just has a turn of being poisoned.
Understood.
Until my turn, he's poisoned.
Alright, cool. And then this guy's here. Understood. So you can see that the barbarian is beginning to not look too good. He was kind of already bloodied. I think I mentioned before he was already bloodied before you guys went down. He
Yeah.
looks like he might be in his final stages.
Alright. Good.
Next up is Ublex. Actually, before Ublex, because I remembered, I forgot because I'm a bad DM, Usagi!
Okay.
Ublex out of the camera.
Camera pans out.
So,
Yeah.
so, okay.
So here's
So,
the thing.
my plan is,
Mhm.
I'm gonna
Run.
seeing this guy here,
The king.
for considering my actions for a couple seconds. Sorry, I appear to have gotten the wrong room and jumped out and fucking jumped back out the window.
Okay, so technically speaking, because you did break a king's window, there wouldn't be much hesitation here. I'm going to be real.
Yep.
I'm gonna have you roll a initiative with him to see if
Christ.
he gets to go first before you can get out the window.
Oh, I'm so dead. Okay. Go on. Let's
Okay.
say
When
that's a
you get that.
13.
Okay, we're gonna have a reroll because those are both 13s.
What?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Okay. I know my answer.
It's the same roll.
You got a 13 again?
Yeah.
So did fucking he. Okay, go again.
I'm rolling my physical die.
Oh shit. Please roll.
Again! Oh wait, no, that's a 15. Oh wait, no, that's better. That's 23.
Yeah. Okay.
Listen, my die is dark green, and sometimes I have
Yeah.
to just like squint to see the numbers.
By 1.
What?
By 1. You will manage to get out of this window before then. You have your turn will go before him. So, to be able to safely get out of this window,
Okay.
what is your plan?
I don't think he thought that far ahead.
No, give me a second here. Getting out of the Well, obviously I'm gonna use the gravity ring to make sure, like, once I get close to the ground, to make sure I don't go splat.
Okay. Now, I do want to remind you of what the area looks like, because go looking straight down, there is the balcony that you came from. There is the giant ravine with lava everywhere, and there is like 2 or 3 different cave entrances that you can see in the ravines.
I'm gunning for one of the caves.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. At this current angle, you will not be able to see which one has the ladder. So, I'm gonna have you roll me a d4, and if you roll 1, re-roll. I have 1s assigned to each one, and either you're gonna end up at the one that they're at, or you're gonna end up at a wrong cave.
3.
Okay. Understood. So,
I got 3. What happens?
Okay, I'm gonna let you know. Go ahead and roll your acrobatics, by the way, because you need to actually throw yourself out of this window. See how well you jump out.
Alright, come on, physical die, you can do it!
Because there is that small chance, because there's a higher window, that you catch your foot. So it's like...
That's a 19.
Okay. So, you basically, as soon as you see what the fuck is going on, you say all that, you get on top of the you immediately leap back up on the edge of the windowsill, essentially. Well, there wasn't a windowsill, you made one. And you push off, like, hella hard. Because you're like, shit, no, I don't want to deal with that. I'm not paid enough to deal with that. And you go flying over, and you kind of like within that split second before you jumped, you kind of like measure like, okay, well there's these three entrances, right? And you jump to a one that is more to the right side of the ravine.
Yeah.
And you start descending downwards. What I'm going to have you do now is that now you need to activate that ring. So with that ring, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you roll me a dex save to see if you can do it in time. You can mistime this. So
I'm gonna get fucking pancaked if I miss this, aren't I?
If you roll really badly, it's possible.
Oh no, I'm so dead. Okay. Dex save. That's a 16.
Okay, 16. That will. Okay.
I'm so dead.
So you at least don't die from this. You won't go.
Oh.
So
I would imagine.
You do make it to the entrance, which is a good bit. You turn on your ring gauge, you're starting to get kind of close, and you realize you might have done it a little too early. As like you're like still a good like 20 feet up in the air when you did this, so you're kind of just floating there for like those next few seconds. I just kind of say, like, oh shit.
I have 2 uses.
Yep, you do have 2 instances as it goes away and you start falling again.
Oh.
So you win. Now, 20 feet isn't that much fall damage, but if you want to completely negate all of it, you can use your second charge.
I'm gonna do that because I really, really don't want to deal with, like, I'm about to get into a fight, probably. I don't want to deal with that.
You know, completely valid. So, yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll for a second one because you're way closer to the ground, so it's easier to time, honestly. I don't think that's required. Yeah, you can just basically, like, right, like, a few inches before you hit the ground, you can just turn it on. And for the next 6 seconds, again, you're just kind of sitting there. And you can land on the ground. So looking around on this cave, right, you can realize 2 very specific things. Looking into the cave, it is dark. You can also realize that where the balcony was at, there was a ladder that was leading to a different cave.
Of course.
As it's the one across the ravine.
Oh, god damn it.
Ah, fuck.
I'll get there eventually!
No, you won't. That's a ravine, bitch.
I'm sure these caves connect to each other.
It's possible. So are you heading into the caves?
Where else am I gonna go? Yes.
All right, you head into the caves. So,
I'm so dead. I'm so fucking dead.
do you have like dark vision or like a light or anything?
I have a 1 sec. I need to check something.
You're just double checking here. Because if you don't have any light source,
a lantern
okay,
and
yeah,
oil.
we'll say that you can light that.
Good.
Because I'm gonna be honest. Otherwise, if you didn't have dark vision, you didn't have a way to really like have proper lights. There's just a good chance you get lost. You don't want to be lost in a cave. That's bad. That's real bad.
Okay.
So, you will start making your way into the cave with a lantern in hand. As I'm going to be real, give me a little bit of time. We're going to get back into the next bit of fighting here, and we're going to be right back to you. Because
So dead.
you're going to be on the fucking Usagi and Co. adventures, man.
There is no Co. It's just me.
Well,
what's
you
that?
don't know
Oh,
that.
Oh, I think I can hear the Cowboy Bebop theme song playing in the background right now.
I swear to God. I swear to God, if Nekomata ends up in this cave.
That would be so fucking
That would
funny.
be so weird.
Alright, as next up is Ublex.
Hey.
Hey,
I'm gonna
what's
try
going
to
on?
Eldritch Blast that vampire.
You're okay, so you're gonna try and Eldritch Blast the vice captain. Understood. Gonna
Yeah.
roll your to hit.
Hampton.
11 will not hit. I'm sorry. As you shoot your first blast, and it just kind of goes flying over his head.
Oh fuck. Alright, another one.
Another one.
3 more.
Ooh!
Ooh,
That's
26
a
will hit. That'll hit.
Okay, damage is 5.
All right.
Low on damage.
So you strike him essentially like not directly in the back, I would say, but more like in like kind of near the back leftish of his left shoulder, essentially. Kind of like the corner area of his shoulder. And you can see like that one stunk for him. As you see him just kind of like grit his teeth and a little bit of blood kind of trickles in between his teeth.
Let's go.
What else do you plan to do?
Do 2 more with the bonus action.
All right, go ahead.
I don't need to move or anything. It's good
That-
right here. Does 17 hit?
Let me check. That will hit. Yes.
Fuck yeah. Alright. 12 damage.
Ooh, okay. So, as you shoot him in the shoulder, you can see him just kind of like his knees almost buckle. Oh, man. As, yeah, you can see his knees almost buckle as he almost gives out there.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm gonna hit him with another one.
Alright.
Brace myself.
I'm bracing.
Ooh, it's another 17.
Alright, go ahead and roll your damage as that will hit.
Very nice.
13 damage.
13 damage. All right. So, as this strikes him, this next strike hits him, let me know, how do you want to kill Rydell?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that checks.
With like a classic. Okay, I hit it with the classic. Eldritch Blast hits him all over. You can see like a little trickling sounding, like a little thundering trickling, and then fucking like collapses.
Yeah.
Like a puff. Collapses with puff.
Hell yeah, yeah, 100%. So you basically just kind of like strike this man with the Eldritch Blast. You can see his body just kind of recoil from all of this, like just kind of trembling from the process. Just his body almost, essentially almost like quaking to a degree from the strike. As you can see, just like his eyes roll back from his head as he'd fall to the ground.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. As the vice captain is down.
That's my turn.
Alright. As next up is Chrono.
Okay, Nits, I got an interesting 3-piece combo that I figured out, and the funniest part of it is I don't even need to roll how to hit.
Oh my god.
Alright,
Okay.
so first what I'm gonna do is I'll use my, wait.
Huh?
Sorry, my train of thought got thrown off for a second. I'll use my bonus action to heat up my gauntlets and use the charge.
Okay.
And and from the main sorry, brain's falling apart all of a sudden. And for the main action, I'm gonna use Times Barrage on Halimar.
Okay, now do keep in mind, this Times Barrage damage, if I remember correctly from what I said before, it has its own separate roll, so the Sting damage normally does not stack with the normal damage. Do keep that in mind. I've prefaced this before, but I'm re-putting that out there again.
Wait.
Yes, I've mentioned this before.
Wait, the charges from the gauntlet damage doesn't work with Times Barrage?
No, because it's a separate attack of itself. It's not supposed to be an outright, like outright specific, you're using the weapon. Because Times Barrage can be literally used with any body part. You could be kicking, you could be doing anything. That's why it's supposed to not stack with, like, special damage. Because if that was the case, if you used a short sword, let's say, that you had a short sword, right? That has some special effects. If you had those special effects on guard, and you're using that, then you could spam it, and it would become even to a point to where even I can't balance that.
Okay, the reason why I was asking was that you literally let me roll 2d4s after I used Times Barrage with the gauntlets last week.
Okay, well then that's a fuck up on me. I have said, I think 3 times now at this point, that that's not how that's supposed to work.
Alright, fine.
That is probably a slip up from me not catching on to that, and I do apologize.
Yeah, because I remember you told me in DMs when I was asking about it that gauntlet damage works with Times Barrage.
Gotcha. To be fair, I'll be completely honest, when I had that conversation with you, I was genuinely so confused, because every time I said something, it got completely changed up, and I was insanely confused with that entire conversation. Because every time I tried to re-explain something, something else came up, and then you would say something else, and it just became more confusing the further we went on. That's why I normally explain those things in VC.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright, I got 24 on Times Barrage damage.
Okay. Understood.
And, well, I was gonna bring this up, but now that you mentioned all that other stuff, I don't know if it's gonna count. I was gonna ask if my Stunning Strike would count when I do Times Barrage, since I'm technically hitting with a melee weapon attack.
No, Stunning Strike is its own separate thing. That's something that's used with a key point by itself. That's a separate type of attack, if that makes sense.
Okay, so much for my 3-piece combo then.
Again, you can still roll your thing. It's just, again, it's that thing of, like, I can't just let people have free hits for no fucking reason, if that makes sense.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. Alright, cool. That will, wrap up my turn in that case.
Yep.
Still in big damage.
Yep. Alright. Yeah, again, it is one of those things when it comes to, like, Times Barrage. As well as, like, some other mechanics, because I've done mechanics like this for the past with other players in the past. When it comes to those sorts of things, you can always bring up a move like what you said, Stunning Strike, for example, and do it right after that, but it can never technically be included within the same attack, and just bouncing off that to hit. Because in that case, then you could roll, like, a, 24 to hit with, like, a normal strike, and then you could say that should count for all your attacks, if that makes sense. It's just to keep people from being able to cheese the mechanics and from things getting overpowered too much. Because I still got to balance stuff.
I gotcha.
Yeah. Alright. As next up would be the Barbarian. As the Barbarian is essentially facing down Mollis at this point. So, he's going to bring his great axe up, and he's just going to swing it. Because he's not within multiple people, so his normal, like, main go-to thing is kind of just not in access for him right now.
Bitch.
Alright. I know that first one's going to miss.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to be completely honest. That was not a good roll for him. As you see him basically just bring this great axe up in the air, and just kind of bring it directly down, trying to cleave into your shoulder, Mollis, as you kind of just take another step back. As he would then go out of his way to try and shoulder bash you, using his other attack action. As I did roll for that one, as that is a 23 to hit. As he would then basically do, like, a charge for it, as he's going to try and knock you into Chrono, essentially.
Can I try and compete with him?
Or
do I just go backwards?
You can try to roll on athletics to see if you can completely stop all the momentum he's creating. You will still be knocked back no matter what, but...
Yeah, I'm just trying to prevent myself from getting crushed against Chrono.
That's fair. It's one thing to bump into him, it's another thing to get you guys bumped up and caught up against a wall. That is
Yeah,
like,
that's
right
what I'm
there.
like.
Yeah.
I see the 5-foot slot between us, and I'm like, I'm fine if I get pushed back there, but I
Yeah.
don't want to push him into the wall.
Yeah. Like, no matter what, you won't be able to stop yourself from crashing into Chrono, but you can at least stop you guys from getting crashed into and then proceeding to slam into the wall where you guys are cornered.
Yeah.
Because that's the last thing you want.
Yes.
So, yeah, roll me your athletics.
What do I get? Dirty 24.
Okay, so you'll at least be able to stop some of the momentum so you don't slam Chrono into the wall and getting yourselves cornered, but you will still at least crash into him. As he would kind of shoulder bash you directly into Chrono, and he would like make his way a little bit more forward. As you guys will both take a little bit of bludgeoning damage. Essentially, it will just get halved and split between the two of you, similar to what was done with the Goblin and Halamar.
Stealing my fucking gimmick, you bitch. You fucking copycat fucking
right.
wannabe cool piece of shit.
As the both of you will take 7 bludgeoning. Uh-huh. You're not the only strong ones.
Bitch.
Yep. As that is his action. As next up is Halamar. As Halamar is going to, once again, snap his fingers.
Oh, fuck off.
As he appears right behind Ublex.
Hey.
And you see him just kind of give a smile and just go, "Don't think I forgot about our favorite little guest." And
I'm just a dog.
I'm a dog. Can she roll persuasion?
roll me double disadvantage persuasion.
Disadvantage. Alright, 22.
Oh my god.
Alright, 17 with disadvantage.
Okay, well, there's still, it's double, so you gotta roll me one more.
No.
I rolled 2. The first one was 22, the other one was 17.
That's disadvantage.
That's normal
Double
disadvantage.
you gotta
Double
roll 3.
disadvantage means that you have to
Oh!
roll 3, you take the worst.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause that is a fucking crazy claim to make to the guy who's seen you. Okay, nat 20.
That's a nat 20.
Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna be real. This was supposed to be a bit. I really don't want
God.
you to waste a nat 20 like that. So we're gonna pocket that for you for later.
Oh, I was.
Unless you
Gas
really
lights.
want. Unless you really want. I'm gonna leave this to you as a player. Do you really want to try and trick him of you being a dog? Because even with a nat 20, I'm gonna be honest, you won't be able to fully convince him because he's seen you in multiple forms.
No. When he said that 20 for this, okay?
Okay. So yeah, so you look to him. We're gonna pocket that. That'll be for your next attack, okay? Whatever your next attack is, that will be a nat 20 guaranteed.
Oh my god.
Oh my
You
god.
you see him just kind of like look to you and just go. You see him just kind of like that smile become almost like an uncanny valley type of smile. Like it kind of just creeps along his face, just more than what it naturally should be able to. And you just see him go, "Sure you are." And I'm a beholder.
Stay.
No.
No. Okay, so you would see him just go, "Well now, you're in the way." As you see him just kind of flick his wrist, as he uses a specialized version of catapult. Roll me a dex save.
Okay. Does I roll a dex save first, or can I do a reaction?
What's your reaction by chance?
Is he gonna touch me?
No, he's essentially
fuck.
just flicking his wrist. So he's not physically touching you on this one.
Okay.
Damn.
I'm sorry if I just ruined your moment of wanting to do the engulf reaction. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. That's why I asked that.
Yeah, it's fair. I'm glad you're at least thinking about using the new mechanics. That's good to see.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Anyways, can I use my nat 20 for this?
You know what? Fucking sure.
Yay!
So you see as he tries to fling you, and your body, like you feel your body begin to lift off this ground, right? But it's almost like dealing with like hardened Play-Doh that has gotten to stick on like the underneath of like a bed bunk for like 12 years. Where like your body kind of like begins to lift, but it's like the bottom of you refuses to fucking let go of the ground.
Sorry, my yacht got in the way. We're trying to do something.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. It's just your ass. The rest of your body began to lift, but it's just your ass that's sticking to the ground. That is an image. As the magic would begin to wear off, and you just splot back onto the ground.
Oh.
As you would see him just kind of like raise his eyebrow and just kind of go, well, it's good to see that you've gotten a little bit stronger. And he would just kind of go, well, if you're not going to get out of my way, then so be it. And you see him.
That much.
He would just go.
Hey, take me out to dinner first, okay?
You just see him just go, you're right on that. As that glaze from his eyes from earlier begins to shine again. As he will roll with advantage, as he is going to strike you with an energy blast point blank range.
Oh my god.
What are the Dragon Ball?
Brother. As that is going to be a dirty 17 to hit you. Does that hit?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see him form this like green lightning bolt inside of his hand, essentially, as he just slams it into your body. And you will take, oh my goodness, you took minimum damage. You take 3 lightning damage.
Wow.
Yeah. As you can feel this lightning just kind of surge through your body a little, but it doesn't really feel like it did that much.
That's it.
Oh.
I'm not used to this kind of foreplay, man.
As technically, while he normally can do 2 attacks, because he used a spell which acts as a whole action, that is his action, his bonus action, as that is where he will end his turn. Actually, you know what? No. He's gonna start making his way over to the crystal as he'd walk up to it.
Hey, man.
Okay.
That'll end his turn.
Hold on.
Oh,
All
shit.
Hold on.
Huh?
All right.
Look at that
What's
circle,
up?
mouse.
What's up?
Alright,
What
don't
the
worry
fuck
about
is that? Why are you stretching a 115 wide circle on the map?
Don't worry about it. Don't
What
worry
are you
about
doing?
what I'm planning. Don't worry about it.
Alright, next up is Dead
Everyone's
Man, he's
safe.
gone. Alright, next up is the vice captain, who's dead. Next up is the guy, oh god, she's dead. Next up is Moss, oh god, he's dead. No, he's alive.
Bitch.
But actually, joke's on you, Usagi! No, actually it's Moss than Usagi. I'm fucking pulling your leg, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I don't know why I did that to you, man, I'm so sorry.
That's a dick move, Nick.
That was, I felt like an asshole when I did that.
You should.
Yeah. You're right.
I mean, I've died twice, so technically, sure.
Oh man. All right, Miles.
All right, so, hold on. This bitch ain't safe.
All right, so you're measuring towards Halamar. What are you doing to Halamar?
Okay, well, this bitch is in the way.
Damn, well you don't know that.
You know what?
Uh-huh.
I have a stupid idea, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get... I know I'm a proc opportunity for this one.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing?
Mollis is just sitting there like, I'm not letting him do whatever the fuck he's planning. I just be like, no, fuck it. Nah.
Alright.
Mollis just runs down, not even using all of his movement.
Yep. As you try and make your way over, I know this is actually gonna miss. So you begin to dart as you start making your way over to Halamar, and you see where the barbarian tries to take a swing at your like legs, trying to trip you up, and also cut into your calves. But he wouldn't manage to swing it fast enough. As great axes aren't the fastest to swing, they are chunkier weapons. So
Yeah.
Yay.
Alright, Halamar. Fucking dodge this, bitch. Stomp.
Alright, you're doing your stomp?
Yes, which, technically, oh boy.
Okay. So this is dex save, right? He needs to roll dex save?
Yes.
Okay.
Dex save.
Alright, he will fail this.
Alright, cool.
Roll your
As he
damage.
as Mollis would stomp the ground. As that's a D20, not a D12. I need a D12. That I don't think I'll ever be allowed to make this attack a D20.
Yeah.
I'm sad. That's minimum damage.
Oh, how much?
That's just 6.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, look, I'm gonna be real here, right? I'm gonna be real here. Okay. So, you do this stomp, right? And you slam your foot onto this ground as the earth underneath you breaks and crackles, sending, like, Halamar up into the air, kind of. Well, not really up into the air. He's actually too heavy for that. So you just kind of see, like, these, like, you know, rocks from the ground, like, erupt upwards, like, basically cracking him in the chin. And you'd also see some of them hit the crystal that you're beside. As it shatters the crystal.
Is that bad? This feels bad.
And, you see this thing make an impact. As soon as it hit, even just cracking this crystal, it begins to shatter. And then this blue light erupts from it. As you see that string snap. The arcanic string from before.
Oh.
And you hear a thunderous boom from above.
Oh boy, it's the revolutionaries, I bet.
As
God damn it,
You
Mollis!
can-
Is this the second time you unleashed the nation evil again?
as
Fuck's
you,
sake, man!
as you can hear this like booming that begins to happen, as it's not just one explosion, it is multiple simultaneously. Like, it sounds like it's not just one, not just 5, not just 10, not just 20, not just 30, but maybe around 40 or 50 explosions at the same fucking time.
Huh?
Oh, the palace
As-
is gone.
The cave begins to rumble,
Oh, great.
and
I'm so dead.
you can see the rocks begin to fall from the ceiling as the
I'm so
cave
dead!
becomes unstable.
Oh my god.
God.
And I'm going to roll something here because this matters a lot.
I'm so dead. I'm so dead.
Okay. So as this happens, you would see as the entrance to the cave from where you guys came from crumbles in.
Oh shit.
Hey, I might actually run into you now.
No, dude, that's not the way to look at this.
Wow! You're interested in helping us? That's so insane, man!
That's
That was
crazy.
so crazy!
That was the plan
He
was
is trying.
always to try and meet up with you after stealing enough stuff, man.
Oh, man. Okay, so either way, all this begins to happen. All this crumbling, everything.
Okay.
As the way you guys came in is now basically blocked. So you're now locked in this room, essentially. As you can see Halamar just kind of take a step back and just smirk and just go, I don't have to even do it! You did it for me! Oh, I can't thank you enough!
I'm punching him in the throat.
Do you still have a bonus action?
Yeah, that was just my action.
Alright. Getting right back into the fight.
He's like mid-laugh and Mollis just takes a punch. Like, it is the most just like, I don't want to fucking hear it.
Fair enough.
It's like, he definitely probably finishes that statement as the punch is coming.
Fair.
And my dice.
Added point up.
So that is a nat 15 plus 8. So that is a 23.
3?
That's
Yeah,
a 23
that'll hit.
of bludgeoning. And then Mollis is going to take his other flurry blows, and he's going to bite this fucker.
Alright. Go ahead.
And it's an unhinge. And that one will
Alright.
miss.
Alright, understood. So you crack him in the jaw, as you can see a little bit of blood trickle from his mouth. And then, like, right after that, after he, like, kind of takes his right leg back to, like, basically re-stabilize himself, you try to, like, lunge forward to try and bite into him. As he just... And you two swap places so he could dodge the attack.
Alright, he takes fucking 10 bludgeoning to the jaw, or the throat, or the teeth. Hopefully the teeth.
Understood. I'll roll to see. How about that?
Eat your teeth, fucker.
It will be his teeth.
Good.
You didn't break any teeth in, but you did hit his teeth.
I'm going to break his teeth in.
You can see that a little bit of that blood came from the gums.
Yay.
Yeah. Alright.
Yay.
Next up is Usagi. Alright, ma'am. So, you hear, like, you're, like, I'd say 5 minutes into this place, right? Yep. And you're kind of, like, looking around, and you aren't really finding anything. It is pitch dark in here, right?
Oh, damn it.
And you're kind of looking around, you're like, where am I going? What am I going? What's happening? And you can see, hold up. I grabbed a thing. I forgot something. There. You can see where, what's the best way to put this? Where there is a silhouette, like, a little bit further in.
Ooh.
Will you approach it?
Can I get any details before doing so?
You can see that whatever the silhouette has around, I think, that looks like 8 eyes. They're yellowish eyes, and it looks like it has multiple arms. It looks humanoid-ish.
Oh god, it's a Driner.
Oh, shit, you're right.
No! This is the wrong character for this! Damn it!
Fucking what?
Nothing. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to attempt to... Hey, it seems like I have an extra use of cloaking. How convenient. Oh, wait, that problem is that's pretty useless considering I won't... The lantern will still be there.
Possibly.
I'm gonna have to approach. I can't do anything else against my better judgment.
That is completely fair. So you
There's nothing else I can do because I can't see in the dark.
You know, fair enough. So you start to approach closer, and you would actually see, like when you get up more up close, you can start seeing her way better in the light.
Oh boy.
As you can just hear like a voice kind of call out, as you can just hear someone go, "Now who are you?" And
Do this to me, Nits.
you can see this. I did not have this character prep. This is on the spot. As you can see this arachnid lady with like
Nits, I swear to God.
you can see her having 8 arms.
Help.
If there is more in the image, no. She's specifically supposed to have 8 arms and 2 legs. And you can see the, like, 8 yellow eyes, 2 of them being really big. So those are probably her primary eyes. She's wearing this, like, brown vest over this, like, white undershirt. And this kind of, like, you know, like a, like, dark blue maxi skirt, I think is what you call them. They're a little bit more flowy, but they go normally down to, like, the knees, essentially. And she has this, like, almost like alchemist hat, essentially. Kind of like a witch's hat.
God damn it. I can't.
And this black hair.
I can't engage. Damn it, I can't engage because I'm kind of in the middle of something. Okay, how am I gonna handle this? Can she see me yet? I assume she can.
She can definitely tell if someone's in here. That's for sure. And she probably can if she's staying in the dark like this.
Okay, so I just gotta think to myself. Alright. Clearly she knows I'm here already. There's no point attempting to hide. I can talk my way out of this, probably. He's gonna... Against his incredible... This is a awful, awful idea.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna be like... Don't... I need to think of a good line. Give me a second.
1, 2, 3.
Gunshot.
Alright. As much as I would like to take the time to get to know you better, I'm a bit in the middle of something. Is there any chance I can pass unmolested?
I'm sorry.
That's a word. What? No, that's a word that people use for like annoyed.
Wait.
Huh.
I'm sorry. Spell that out for me.
I've never actually heard it used like that. That's.
It can be, I swear.
No, not that I know of.
Well,
Yeah.
molesta in
What?
Spanish means annoying.
Wait.
Huh.
Thank-
I'm gonna look this up as well. Okay, so
Unmolested, left in
yes.
peace.
Haha.
That's
Okay.
so weird. I guess to be fair, it gets used in one specific way so much that I don't think anybody would want to use
Yeah, I
it as an
know,
adjective
but it's
normally.
real. I swear.
Gotcha. Well, we're gonna work with this. Buddy, do you know the other meaning of that? Because I'm gonna be real, that's not
Of course I
common.
know what it means. Of course I know what it means.
That's something I think would be good to use.
Yeah.
Hey.
You would see her just kind of like rear her head back and just go, "I beg your pardon," and then you hear the
not-
boom as the cave begins to shake violently, and yeah, I mean, I really can't say you can see if anything did close in, you wouldn't be able to tell because I'm gonna be frank, your dark vision is you don't have it,
What?
so.
That doesn't sound good. Let's say we get out of here.
I would normally, this is my home, but I don't mind doing that right now. It'd be good to see what's going on. Out this way.
Good.
And she kind of just like leads you to like a cave entrance, essentially.
Kick ass. All right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I want to mention I was.
I think there's some fucking communication failure here.
I want to
What we
mention.
have here is failure to communicate.
I mean, I'll give you some credit. I get where you're coming from. It was just a first for me. That's just what
Yeah,
threw me
same.
off because I just never heard of that before.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. By the way, just want to let you know. I rolled to see what was going to be in this cave. It was either going to be someone who could be useful, or it was going to be a fucking monster. Because sand...
Good thing it's cute Spider Girl instead.
Yeah, you want to know what monster was up for the running, by the way?
Oh,
Because
God,
there's
what?
only a few animals that live in the caves in my world, and those are normally
What?
sand serpents. And those are normally around 20 to 40 feet long and 10 to
I would've
12
been
feet
dead.
tall.
I would have been dead.
Yeah, they're big. They're fucking massive.
I would have been absolutely dead.
They eat
barring-
camels happily.
Barring,
Maybe he
like-
would have been too small. He would have been worth it. They would have looked at him and been like, "Man, you ain't shit," and walked away. They grew legs and walked away.
If you're lucky. If you're lucky.
He would have been a snack.
Wouldn't have been
True.
a snack. There's nothing on him. He's just bones.
How great!
True.
Now he's
Maybe they need
God.
to clean out their teeth.
Eh,
so dead.
all right. Next up is Ublex.
How the hell am I not dead? Anyway.
You're real damn lucky, that's how.
Oh!
Ublex, what's your plan? Little Uber boy.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Hmm?
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this guy.
Ain't no fucking way. Yeah, okay, yeah, roll
My
your to hit.
favorite
Bang.
thing to do.
Alright. Roll your to hit as you begin to charge up a blast up in your mouth to aim purely at Halimar.
Oh, not one.
Now one.
Oh,
So
awesome.
you feel as you begin to fizzle this like charge up ready to blast, you feel like that Arcana for a second slip up. Like you messed something up in the Arcana for that split second. And that split second is all that mattered. As why are you rolling 45 foot? What's going on with Mollis? As you feel it just backfire as it blows up in your mouth. As going to roll the damage for Eldritch Blast, you're going to take that and you're going to double it.
Oh, that's
So-
18.
Yep, that's the damage you're taking.
Really quick, Issa.
Yeah.
Your call at the end of the day, of course, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm not going to finish off the Barbarian. I'm going for Halimar immediately if he's still alive when my turn comes around.
Shit. What if I kill him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also an
I'm
option.
gonna get so embarrassed and hit Halamar.
Yeah, so like
just,
this
just wanted to let you know at least. Oh, your call.
you see this smoke begin to
Okay,
rise out of your mouth, Ublex, as like you can feel like it's like, oh my god, I can't believe I did that. Like you are reeling from this damage and this embarrassment. You're like, no, I gotta redeem myself. I gotta redeem myself. My patron is watching me. And you open it and you quick fire. You don't even charge it. You flat out quick fire. As what is your hit? 12?
12.
As you quick fire, and it just like goes in between his legs.
Oh my god. Oh god, guys.
And shot
I turned
number
small.
4.
Okay, yeah. So you turn small. You condense all of your like slime mass somehow. You are now
Guys.
permanently, until this is fixed, 1 foot 1.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, cool. Right. Wait, actually, can I roll? I'm gonna roll something. I'm taking this. I'm taking this. You shrink yourself. Are you good with that?
That's sick.
New
I was
mechanic.
already 3 foot.
All right. So, if you do this, I'm gonna let you know you're splitting off basically a portion of your body to just sit there.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna take your icon here real quick, and I'm going to copy this. I'm just gonna hold up. Just gonna paste this like this. There we are. As there's your other second bit.
Oh my gosh, you're playing agar.io.
Yeah, as there's now 2 of you. Except the other one doesn't seem sentient or responsive or really anything.
It's just there.
laying there.
Yeah, it's just laying there on the stairs. So what are you doing with your main action? That was your bonus action, correct?
I'm gonna do another Eldritch Blast at
All
home.
right. One more Eldritch Blast. Let's go. Come on, you got this. You got this.
Okay. Oh, baby.
Okay, as being smaller, you kind of realize, like, oh shit, I'm able to charge up my blast faster. So you charge it up faster, like a little fucking little minigun. And rather than just one big blast, you shoot this like barrage of tiny little blasts, like a rapid fire, as you begin to striking him in the shoulder, as that will hit.
11 damage.
All right. He's not looking too hot. That's for damn sure. He's really not looking too good, as he's probably starting to get close to his limit.
Chrono will finish him off. So
Limit,
we'll
you
come back.
say?
It's
Go back
Limit,
to-
you say?
all right.
Oh,
Oh boy.
So what? Anything else, or is that the end of your turn?
I got one more blast.
All
I'm
right.
switching it up. No, I Halamar this time. 19.
That will hit.
This guy.
Seven
damage.
force damage. All right. As you hit him with the next shot, again, you just continue just this onslaught of the stuff of this Eldritch Blast, as like you go from like shooting him like in the shoulders and like center mass, and you start just bringing it downwards closer to like his lower body, start like striking him in the knees and the thighs, essentially just trying to get him to just collapse.
Yeah.
He's still standing, but yes. That will be your turn.
I'm gonna walk away with that though.
That is fair. The other blob will stay where it's at. As next
Okay.
up is Chrono.
Okay, before I do my action, how I'd like to imagine when Malice's turn was going on earlier, I like to imagine the Ginger Barbarian Chrono were just kind of watching the crystal, the whole thing just kind of unfold. They're just not even like looking at each other, they're just, what the fuck are they doing over there?
Oh, what the fuck did he just do?
I think even the barbarian would kind of like look at you, Chrono, and just kind of like look at the fucking mess that is that, and just look at the tiny like the now duplicated slimes. Like, I don't. What the fuck?
Chrono would just kind of look back to the barbarian, and he'll flip him off and use time jump.
He just kind of shrugs.
Alright,
He's just here.
Yeah.
my time jump special that lets me move 15 feet.
Does that proc opportunity of attack still?
But what? How? Time's frozen.
No, I'm asking. I'm asking. I'm double checking. You don't really ever use that one, so I'm having to re-remember.
Hang on. Let me look at the description you wrote for me.
Okay.
You never specified.
Okay. I mean, you're literally freezing time from my understanding, so it should be fine. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm literally just double checking to see whether or not I wrote stuff. Because again, I wrote this like almost like half a year ago now. So.
Understood. Okay.
Actually, no, more than a half a year ago now. Almost a year.
Okay.
Oh.
Gotcha. Alright, what was like? Okay, I had a full model in my head and I'm losing it. Alright, let me bring it back. Okay. So, as Kronos slowly kind of approaches Halamar, I was just saying, you know something? I'm pretty sure I'm finally back to my original strength before they locked me in that cell. And after getting blasted by that cannonball, I just remembered something. I fucking love fighting! Fighting weirdos like you, that's what life is really about!
So what?
Okay.
And you know what? Let's go! And I am going to unleash 2 normal attacks and a flurry of blows.
Alright.
Since I used Time's Barrage on my last turn, I'm gonna make this first one roll with disadvantage. 1 minute. Make sure I got that right. Okay. This is number 1. I'm assuming 11 doesn't hit.
11 will not hit. The 22 will hit.
No, that was the disadvantage roll for the first
right. Yeah.
Now for the second roll, this is gonna be the second attack or the extra attack for the monk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming 11 doesn't hit.
Nope, 11 doesn't hit. Come on, man.
Okay.
Come on.
I'm gonna break into a flurry of blows. I swear to God, Jesus Christ, let me have something.
Get that hit, man. Get the hit. Come on. There you go. 25. All right, that'll hit.
All right, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just roll the other one. Other attack.
All right.
Assuming that hits.
Let me see. Yeah, 22. That'll hit.
Wonderful.
Surprise note: Morgana's in my room.
Morgana!
And Rena didn't budge. She kind of just gave her a dead eye.
Okay, give me
Holy shit,
5
Rena getting
seconds.
along?
I should have hissed for once.
Sure I got this right. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and fuse both of my attacks together.
Okay.
For simplicity.
Morgana.
That's 18, and then. Oh wait, sorry. I still got Super Drive activated.
Okay.
Add two more to that. That's 20.
Gotcha,
I forgot to add the
gotcha.
extra dex modifier.
Ah, you forgot to add it. That's completely fair, dude. Okay, so 20 in total. All right, cool.
And 5 extra damage.
All right, and then 5 extra. All right, cool. So you do all that damage, right? Well, it is like a mixture of like punches and just maybe even a knee strike at some point. But you're just throwing these strikes in any way you can. He would, at some points, you would see where he does move out of the way for a few of these attacks, basically either bringing his sword up or flickering out of the way. But there are definitely a few strikes that are connecting, for sure. He looks like he's probably at crippled now.
Chrono, near the end of the barrage, Chrono's just gonna say, "Come on, Halamar! Let's see where else we can take this!"
You sure about that?
Why?
Nah, I am my turn.
Alright. As next is the Barbarian.
Just walk out, my man. Just leave. Just leave. Just
This
leave.
is no longer your problem.
Just leave. You're like we joke to ignore you. You can just walk away.
Get a lemonade out.
Actually, funny enough, right? So, as the Barbarian's turn begins, you would see someone. You remember how I mentioned that at the front of this entrance, that it was barricaded.
Mm-hmm.
You see someone burst through the rocks.
Hey.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Oh.
Hi.
As you can see a little someone, I'm grabbing their token right now for you guys. Where the fuck did it go? It teleported. It outright said, I'm gone. Bye, bitches. Oh, there
what
it is.
kind of fuckery bullshit kind
As-
of
Why are there
fuckery?
2 duplexes?
Kind of
You
fight.
see Shindale
What the
come
fuck?
out.
guys.
And you can see where, like, he doesn't look like he's in top condition, because he did 1v1 a captain.
Well, the more important thing is he just busted through the fucking like
Yep.
the thing that was blocking us in, so
Yeah.
we can leave.
May I remind you, he's dex-based.
I just realized I'm gonna show up the ship with another girl on my arm. Oh god.
Possibly.
It's not even my fault this time!
Yeah.
What
Okay.
else was I gonna do? Leave her there?
Possibly. Ow! Is your moral. So, Shindeo,
Come on, it's gonna give me a weird look.
you see him give a look, like, around, and he quickly assesses it. I want to mention, his that thing of, like, a bit of his robe kind of torn up, where you can see, like, where he's gotten a few, like, pretty deep cuts down his shoulders. And you can even see where he got a good cut, like, across his chin. And you see him take a, like, a wild-eyed look in between everything. See the barbarian jump over the water and fucking drop kick him.
Yo!
Holy shit! And Shindale with the fucking craziest opening with a nat 20 sends the barbarian flying down the fucking stairs. And not even like, because I want to mention, there's stairs, right? And then there's this bit of a wall that kind of connects to the stairs. So, there's just a portion of this platform that you guys were standing on when you enter, where, there's just a giant wall where you can't go up certain areas of this. He doesn't go, like hitting his head down the stairs. He goes flying straight off the fucking wall bit. As he goes careening down, I'm gonna roll some damage here. That's fucking crazy. That is a nat 20.
Fuck
What
yeah.
the hell?
I'm in love with him.
Holy
I
shit.
really hope he
Like that
dies
right
to
there.
that.
Almost max damage. He does 20 bludgeoning damage as he strikes this barbarian in the back, sends him careening down like, you know, the wall area. And you can hear when he hits the floor, just a
Oh.
as he probably, if he is still alive, like, he's not getting up by looks of it. He might be unconscious. But if he is alive, quote unquote, he probably has a major injury.
That is what we call a sickening crack.
Yep.
Because when you hear it, you feel sick.
Uh-huh. As technically he's out of the fight, it's just, you know, he's just unconscious, probably. You'd have to actually check. You don't know for sure. As he still has 5 more movements, so he moves a little bit closer as he immediately looks over at Halimar.
Good to see the crews coming down. Yeah.
Yep. As next up is Halimar. As
Oh
you
my-
see him just kind of go, well, if we're going to have some fun, and you want to have some more fun, then let's do so, shall we, buddy? Just for good old time's sake, before one of us bites the dust. As he would snap.
What's the dust?
And in front of him appears a crate, right beside you, Chrono.
Ah, you fucking ass.
And you see him light a match and throw it
Oh god.
in. And
Oh,
you
no.
see him just go, hasta la vista. And he's going to, with his last teleport that he has, because he does have teleport charges, I've been very kind, I didn't make him overpowered. He blinks. And he will use his movement.
Alright, now's the perfect time for me to fucking come in here and stab him in the face. Come on!
You never know,
Please.
man. And with the last little bit, as a bonus action, he'll create a lightning bolt. He wouldn't technically be able to get an angle on Chrono or Ublex or Mollusk because of the staircase, but he'd look at Shindeo and throw an energy bolt.
No!
No, not your husbando!
Oh,
No.
man. Okay. As Shin, seeing it coming, fucking ducks under it.
Wow.
Shin, what the hell?
My goat right there.
As that is his turn. As next up is Dead Man, Dead Woman, and now Mollis.
Hey guys, really fast, I'm gonna interject. I'm not gonna lie, if you two could figure out how to maybe stop the TNT from going off, I can catch up to Halimar actually pretty easily. It's a lot easier than you might guess.
Yes, same. I'm gonna just get. I need to roll to see if Moss would even be consciously thinking about the TNT.
That's also fair.
Because Grieger bloodlust is a fucking thing.
This is true.
Nope.
It's not as bad as a Nerikai's bloodlust in my world, but it's there. It's there.
Yeah, it's definitely the he's at low enough health now where his mind is more filled with anger. Yeah, no, Moss doesn't even really comprehend what that box is.
That is fair.
Or what it could mean. It is more just a fucking come here, you running bitch. As he is going to use Step of the Wind as a bonus action.
Alright.
And expend a key point. As he's going to cover the 80 feet to block Halamar's way out.
Alright.
As he basically would just see Mollis dart in front of him, turn around with the, as he would turn around with the, golden calcifer. As, he is going to essentially immediately just take a, take swings at him.
Alright, go ahead.
Hey, I'm fucking done with this bitch. Die, fucker. That is a dirty 19.
That will hit.
That is a dirty 25.
Okay, those will both hit.
Yay. Also, Mollis has nothing to stop TNT from blowing up. All of his shit is fire-based.
Yeah. I mean, the other option is you just put your hand on the, the fire to the wick and just...
Can I eat it?
That's an option.
How you get bits of Ooblex everywhere?
What?
What about the second half of Ooblex that isn't sentient? Just use that to cover it. That human meat shield.
That's technically
I don't
a
even know how to move
2x2,
it.
so it might fit in the box. I don't know.
It
Yeah, that's how you get bits of Ooblex everywhere.
Yeah, that too.
They might want the rest of their body back. Just me assuming.
Have it. No, I can always get more.
Yeah, you
Alright.
can always get... Yeah, that's true. There's water here.
So, Mollis
water?
does, in total, 30 slashing damage.
Alright, so how do you want to kill him?
Mollis is going to fulfill the one thing he was asked to do.
Okay.
So on his second swing, he's basically bringing the back end of the calcifer just into, Halamar's teeth, because he agreed to make this man eat his fucking teeth.
Alright, cool. Yeah, so you basically, using the blunt end of it, bash directly into his mouth, basically just cracking these teeth out of, this alignment, uprooting them, essentially. Like grabbing carrots out of the earth. And they just tear in. Basically just a hole has been created in between his teeth as they have, fallen into his throat. You would see him just kind of fall back as he would die. I want to mention, he was at 2 health. So...
Oh.
Or to be more specific, that wasn't a killing blow. It's more of a, you knocked him out. Unless you want to go out of your way to make sure he doesn't come back. But yeah.
So that meant if one of my hit... Oh, okay, got it. Gotcha.
Yeah. That's why I was like, fuck, I wanted you to hit twice so you could... Because you were so hyped about trying to kill him. So I was like, you just gotta hit him one more time, man. And then, yeah. But yeah.
Ouch.
Technically, that is the end of combat. However, technically it's not, because you have the TNT, so the two people that are near, Ooblex and Chrono, you have 6 seconds, aka an action, to figure out how you're going to get this thing unextinguished.
I think I know what to do. Issa, do you mind if I take a crack at it first? Or would you rather?
Yeah,
Or are we going, by initiative? Okay, so... I still have some charges of time jump left. Would it be possible to theoretically use time jump, delay it, hit it for a few more seconds, and then use this time to pick it up and dump it in the water and just fucking run for it?
You just probably... You might be able to drop it in the water so it extinguishes. Because the gunpowder can't ignite if
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
precisely what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you're
and
just
time
trying-
jump is just insurance, basically.
Yeah. I'll say yeah. It's kind of weird because time jump, you're rewinding the whole bit of time of everything. So essentially, yeah, it's just you're just kind of removing that like shock factor of like, oh my fucking god, he actually did that. So it's like it goes in, like you're able to rewind it right as he begins like doing his flickering and teleporting back.
Important clarification: it's not rewinding; it's specified to be freezing time.
All right, sorry, I'm thinking about rewind. My bad. Apologies.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking about
important distinction right there.
Again, I'm gonna be real. It's hard to keep up with all the time bullshit because they all sound so insanely similar.
Yeah.
So that's why I always constantly ask for reclarification because I can't keep up with it. I have too many things I'm keeping up with.
That's fair.
So yeah, you can basically just freeze time and then just chuck it in the water. That will extinguish it. Yeah, I'm not gonna be like, no, it doesn't. No, it does.
I
There's like
feel
a
like
small popple.
I feel like mostly from Ublex and Shed's perspective, as they see Chrono suddenly magically throwing the TNT in the water. I feel like knowing Chrono, he would just still quickly run up the stairs anyways.
Dude, just leave Ublex to die if it is gonna explode.
I'll pick up the Ublexes. I'll pick them up with both of my hands. I rewind time so I can pick up Ublex.
All right. So you see Shineo can just kind of look to the group and you just go, "Hey, we got a problem.
Yeah.
The palace blew up.
The
Yeah,
what?
I figured.
Necromata, no!
Yeah, the whole castle is gone.
Oh god.
We
Well,
need
we
to
got the fucking culprit.
I saw
We need to leave.
on my way down. I saw Usagi making his way. He seemed to have ended up in the wrong cave.
I'm
Yeah.
going to punch him. I'm not kidding. I'm going to
Well,
punch him if we all make it out of this.
If it makes you feel any better, he seems to have found some random person. So, there's one less dead person, I guess. We need to go.
I will punch him.
Great. Oh, fuck. Necromata, no!
Breaks my heart to think about how many bad bitches died.
Oh man.
I swear to god, I swear to god.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, you start making your way out of this cave area that has been basically blasted open. You can see the way he blasted open, it was by lining 3 cannons up and firing.
I am
Alright.
going to quickly run into the room where the trapped water mages are and just quickly slam open the door to see if they're free or not.
You can see that he got like 1 or 2 of them like unchained on his way in here, and he's had them kind of working on getting the rest of them out. But there's still like a good like 17 of them that are still chained up.
Oh.
Mollis is gonna go in and start unchaining them.
Okay.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
I would feel bad otherwise.
Yeah. So
I told them I'd set them free. God damn it.
Yep. Shin did what he could, but he knew he needed to figure out what the fuck was happening with the captain and the rest of the group, essentially. Yeah, so he would basically just kind of run on over and just start helping you guys out. You guys would get them unchained. If Ublex is also helping, they would probably only take like maybe 2 minutes. Like 2 minutes, just kind of unlock all these. Between Elders blasting and just brute strength ripping it apart, essentially. And then just, yeah, fucking Shindo just like cutting it, essentially. You guys can just kind of get these people unchained.
Yay.
Wonderful.
Yeah. However, there is a new problem. As you guys will start making your way out of the entrance, you can see across the other side is Usagi with the spider lady. But you can also see another problem, which is the fact that with the palace, with the castle being gone, that means the supports are gone, meaning all that's in the lava. Your one way up was the wooden ladder.
Oh Christ. Oh good. Oh good. There you are. Sorry, I got lost. What?
I
I'm
thought
going
he's
to
across
punch
the
you
ravine.
later.
Oh,
We had too many people talking at the same time. What happened? Who and what?
shit.
So is Usagi on the other side of the ravine?
He's on the other side, yes.
Okay.
Great.
I wasn't kidding when I said Chrono would actually say, I'm going to punch you later.
Can
Yeah.
you hear him?
No, probably not.
Probably not, no. I mean, you're a good distance away.
I'm just gonna be. Oh good. Oh, good, my comrades are still alive. Just gonna turn it. You might. I'm just gonna give you a guest room on my ship because I get the feeling you probably wouldn't want to be here much longer.
Your ship.
Your
I said our.
ship.
I said a fucking. I meant. Okay.
I
You're
thought-
not here to hear that.
I thought I'm pretty sure I heard you say my ship for a second.
Okay, but you're not. You can't hear me saying that in character.
I know.
This is
As
true.
a player, I'm just noting it.
Oh, great.
Oh man. Either way, you guys would kind of like is that move like, oh fuck, what do we do? Because there is.
Lex, did you grab your shit? That is his
Lex?
question.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you grab your other half?
Yeah, I sat on it. They're merged me for some reason.
Alright,
Weird.
so
That sounds-
More importantly,
Mhm.
God, oh god, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go look at that castle and like praying that Nekama would get out of there because
Who knows?
come on, is the last of
Oh,
my
R.I.P.
God.
Nekomata. We'll have a funeral for you.
I'm gonna mention something real quick, because this matters a lot. There's two things. First thing, Mollis, you feel like that other room that you guys didn't really properly go into, you feel like that flag thing might be in there.
Oh,
Like
going
you feel,
back.
You feel like there's like a magical, like ingrained compass in your head.
I turn around without saying a goddamn word and I walk back into the cave.
All right. Yeah. So if you want to, you can dash. It's up to you. Because walking would take a bit.
I dash by. I
Alright.
just it's like Miles just goes the fucking flag and just turns back and runs back inside.
Valid. So you run back to the flag, and like I'm gonna be honest, it's that few minutes of like, unless you guys have some plan, something is gonna probably happen. But unless you have your own specific way that you plan to try and get out of here, right now you're looking at literally just lava and 2 caves.
Is lava coming up from the castle going down?
A little. Starting to rise a
Motherfucker, we
little.
gotta start. Motherfuckers, we gotta start climbing.
I'll also mention that you can start hearing commotion, and it sounds like it's a mixture of Navy and civilians. And maybe also rebellion. You can't tell, because obviously, it's not like you can listen to someone and be like, they gotta be Navy. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you can definitely hear commotion
Screaming.
up top. Yeah.
Okay, if we're trying to figure out how to climb out, is my understanding. I think I know how to at least, and if my memory is correct, Ublix, you're literally 1 feet tall right now.
I'm
No.
different. But I can go into like small holes and shit like that.
Yeah.
You could theoretically split. I'll just put both of you on my shoulder, and I'll just use the blast boots to just basically fly us out. But I'm not sure how about the others is the only thing.
The one thing I'll need to ask, because
I got a
this
mage hand.
is... Oh. This is pretty high up. I think if I remember correctly, the canonic height that I mentioned back when Usagi was doing some stuff was, I think it was 150 feet, something like that. It took 5 minutes for y'all to go down a ladder. Does it
my
have
burst boot-
enough height?
My burst
burst
boots
boots.
do 60 feet every
Okay.
charge, so assuming I could successfully use it in a row, I could easily clear most of it with
Okay.
just 2.
Cool. So how many charges do you have?
Let me double check really fast.
Yeah. I just don't want you to like commit to it and then you not end up having enough charges and you just kind of like screw yourself over. You know what I mean? Because then you're taking fall damage. Well, actually, yeah. No, wait.
You
They're
never.
monk,
There's no charges on this.
There
The
should-
only thing
okay.
is that after each use, there's a 1 in a 20th chance that the boots overheat and don't work for the next 8 hours.
Right. That's kind of like its replacement of the charge. That's why I had to double check because I know I do have a few items like that. Yeah. So it's like as long as you don't, you know, like as long as it doesn't roll bad, you should be fine with that. Just keep in mind, like, you know, if you roll bad, you're fucked. That's a lot of fall damage.
Gotcha.
There is also the fact of you probably want to take into consideration how do you get like Mollis and Shin out in the process.
I'm stumped on.
And Moss climb out.
That would be really fucking hard. You need to literally dig your hands directly into the rock.
I do have a climbing speed if that helps me at all.
Well, if you have a climbing speed, it would be rocky terrain, so it'd probably be at a disadvantage. It would be at constant athletics checks. it is possible that would just leave Shin.
Can I carry Shin?
You could try, that'll give you double disadvantage.
That won't be worth it then. That won't work.
Yeah. With this, I'm going to mention what was going to happen. I wanted to give you guys a way to see if you guys could come up with a way, but I had something prepped just in case this happened. So, here's what would happen. You would see as, like, you can hear almost like an ethereal voice start to echo lightly. As you just hear it just go, testing, 1 2 1 2. Is this thing on? Testing.
Oh my god.
Is it on? Is this thing? It's on. It's on. Oh god, fucking Kikus, please. It's on. Oh, okay. Hey everybody, it's Kikus. Glad to have you all here. Just gonna don't mind me. Don't tell the God of Law, or I'll strike you down. And you see her just reach her hand out into the fucking like mortal plane. As she's going to grab all of you.
Well, fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. She like is for lawful reasons of godhood. If one of the gods asks, just let them know it's for legal reasons. And you see the portal close as you guys are dragged in.
Oh.
Hi.
I'm seriously considering converting to a religion after this.
Well, welcome back. How was the trip?
Hellish.
You know, I remember the time I had a hellish trip. You could have believed it. You had to be there. I went to hell this one time. The god of hell, he hates me. But it's okay. I know he loves me deep inside. All right.
It was also...
I can't imagine the god of hell likes me either.
No.
Half Oni.
The trip, it was shockingly cathartic, actually. Cathartic?
Yeah, cathartic. Yeah.
Cathartic?
Yes, that's the word.
Sorry.
That's the word. Right. Well, don't worry. The god of hell doesn't hate you. If anything, he's happy that you're not in hell. It's probably the god of death that might hate you, Koskin. But he's grumpy and he doesn't like anyone. So it's okay. Don't worry about it. He doesn't like me
Mollis
either.
looks at Shin and hopes Shin isn't getting mildly annoid.
Nah,
He's God being insulting.
No, he's kind of just like nodding his head to this, if anything. Like, yeah, now that checks. He is a grumpy guy.
Okay, cool. Mollis is like, he's like, it's like one of his back eyes looks at Shin and she goes, oh, okay, and he just nods.
Yeah.
I see Shin agree. He's like, oh, okay. I can agree to this without getting decked.
I'm gonna. This is probably presumptuous, but I need to ask.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't have happened to see a Tabaxi escaping that place by any chance?
Tabaxi. Is it the little one that has like the little black ears, kind of looks like a cougar? Because I know you talk to that one sometimes.
Yes, her.
I think I saw her sneak out a few minutes before.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, she
that's
stole
good.
the
Thank you.
king's crown. She used your little distraction to her advantage.
Oh, that's. That's just. That's just like.
Hopefully he chased her out.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Now, alright, listen, if I keep you here for much longer without suing you, I'm gonna get in deep trouble with the God of Law.
Did you grab the spider lady? I assume she did, or...
She did,
Good.
but it's that thing of, like, she's probably just gonna send her somewhere else, because she's actually a part of the crew.
Wait, no, wait!
Oh, I guess.
Uh-huh.
You can't be kidnapping people.
Her home just collapsed!
I mean, we don't know that.
I was there. It did.
Chrono will probably also just walk to keep us, and he'll just say,
Might as well.
you literally saved all of our lives, and there's honestly no conceivable language to describe just how grateful I am right now, so thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. It's fine. Plus, that I was bound to burn up at some point, to some degree, at least.
Burn up? Elaborate?
Well, yeah. The castle, when it hit the lava, it may or may have not hit a specific core that is going to kind of cause some of that lava to come out of that ravine. Like, it's going to overflow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, fuck the revolutionaries.
So it's going to overflow. I can't do anything about that. I could put rain.
Could you put us all in different areas so we could warn them and get them to start running?
Rain would be good too.
Don't worry. I've got something for that. You see, about like a third, maybe around there, of the people in that revolutionary army are my followers.
Oh.
We're just rebellious like that. Why listen to rules? Rules are stupid. So
I'm starting to think that there's a god out there that hates Halimar as much as I do.
Oh boy.
So we're just gonna go, well, considering he's that guy, Nier might hate him. Nier probably hates him with a passion.
Well, he's dead.
True. Oh,
I would have made sure of that.
Well, on the bright side, I mean, I've been paying lately attention to him because you have interacted with him a few times, and he also harassed one of my clerics. Didn't like that. So, essentially, from what I remember, let's see, he's been accused of, by the god of death's law, he's been accused of murder, a lot of it, by the way, sexual harassment, normal harassment, abuse, slavery, lying, all the normal human sins, lying, what's another one? Gluttony, that's another one. Yeah, he's done a lot of things. Yeah.
I don't get that. Sorry, it's just...
Yeah.
Well, the fruit I ate, I mean... Having all that time with you, you choose not to do it for anything, at least something positive? I just don't get that.
I think, to be fair, from what I've seen, there's normally two routes that people go down, and this is why I always say the elves are a curse. She's an elf, by the way. You see, a lot of times, people who live for a very long time, there's two ways that normally goes. Either they live a happy, successful life, and they're a good person because they've learned the morals and have learned from life. Or, they're like him, and they learn to become the bad guy, because their morals slowly get corrupted over time. Because I want to mention, when I knew him back, when the whole timey thing happened, and, the gods had a council meeting and all that fun stuff.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there was a council meeting. Don't worry about that. That's not for mortals to know. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
So there was,
Thanks
he was a lot friendlier at the time. Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. Can I make a disadvantage persuasion check?
You can try.
Alright.
Well, mention Mollis is trying to do reverse psychology. Go, oh, thanks for not telling us. And there's just
I heard that.
What the fuck?
That's a nat 20.
Nat 20?
That's a double nat 20. That's a double nat 20.
How do you even do
Double
that?
nat 20. Okay. Okay. That is two nat 20s. Oh, man. All right. You know what? You're rolling well today. No nat 1s. That's good.
Oh.
Okay. So.
Hey, he's finally making up for the 7 he rolled in one session.
Yeah. You're getting some of your luck back, buddy.
I genuinely got jerked out of my chair. That actually freaked me out a little bit.
Genuinely jerked.
Yeah, I
could have worded that better, but I jumped. I actually jumped.
It sounded like you fell over, broke a chair, killed a man, and then said, "Hey God, it's okay, right? Cool."
Oh my God! It's because I bet it's because I played Baldur's Gate 3 earlier today. I got all my weird luck out first.
Maybe. You had a lot of bad rolls in Baldur's Gate. Okay. So, you just kind of look to, now, granted, keep in mind, even in that 20s, it's never going to be a guarantee.
But what about 2 nat 20?
You can get this little bit of information. You just kind of go, well, the God's Council, because that's not supposed to be a thing.
Timey wine. Wait, is a time fruit not even supposed to be a thing?
Not that I remember, but then again, the originator never really tells us half of the stuff. I haven't talked to her in 1, 2, 3, 4, more than like 400 years. She hasn't talked to me in a long time. She doesn't.
Wait,
she
so...
keeps herself isolated pretty well.
Wait, so wait, no, hang on. I'm sorry. I'm starting to. Who made the time fruit?
Well, see, that's the thing. So the originator made all the fruits, right?
Yeah.
She made it when the world was first made. She don't remember, though. It's that thing of she kind of made all the fruits, so she doesn't remember any of the fruits she made. And so normally, some of the gods try to keep track of different fruits, the ones that kind of like mess with their elements. But there's no like god of time, so that's kind of like one of those miscellaneous ones that we know we don't keep track of that much. So when it randomly showed up, we weren't sure if that's there. I'm still not really sure if we already had that fruit or not. So I don't know if it's a newer fruit and the originator played a trick on us, thinking it was funny. I don't know.
Noted.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that just lovely?
Though if she did, that is different, because, like, the thing about that one doesn't have soul. Maybe she was trying something new? Maybe.
So, what's with the souls with fruits? I'm not a fruit user, so I don't know.
Normally, fruits, normally she intertwines and creates a soul, and then puts the magic in the soul, and so that way, whenever someone eats the fruit, only that person in the world can use that fruit till they die. Then that soul gets transferred to a random fruit, and the cycle continues. That's why we use souls, because souls are constantly wandering. It kind of works. So, yeah.
Okay.
Fruits are weird.
But he doesn't have a little soul magic thingy.
Wait, so you're telling me the time fruit is probably a one-time limited edition deal?
Honestly, there's a few that we've noticed that have started becoming like this. So I don't know if, like, maybe the soul magic is wearing out, or if this was the originator doesn't make a mistake. If maybe she thought this was a prank, and this is a one-time thing, because maybe she's experimenting with something. I don't know. I'm as clueless as the mortals.
Wallace opens his mouth to say something, and then just thinks about it and goes, "Never mind, not worth it." Not that.
Okay.
He was about to say that's not comforting, but also he's like, it's not a good thing to say to a god.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I know. I think I need to talk to that witch fellow later when we get back to the nemesis.
I have one request for Keeks before she drops us off.
Mm-hmm.
This is a recurring problem for Usagi, where he tends to care more about saving random people he just met.
Okay.
Just drop. Just gonna attempt to whisper. Just drop her off at the ship, please. I don't want another possible death of somebody I just met on my conscience, if you please.
Well, on the contrary, I know you might want her on the ship, but I think I have an idea for her.
Wait.
So if you're worried about your lower spider friend, I can deal with her.
Oh, that's who I was talking about. I assume Nekomato was going to be there anyway.
Oh, you talking about? She was talking about the spider. Were you not talking about the spider?
Of course I was talking about the spider. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So who she was
What's the
mentioning.
confusion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what the confusion is about.
Okay. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, she would just go, yeah, I have a plan for your little spider friend, so no need to worry about her.
Okay.
Drops her straight in the magma.
Swear to God.
Oh, man.
Problem solved. Steak.
I'm in.
Oh, man.
Out of character. I may end up turning to Faith if this keeps happening.
Fair enough. Yeah,
If you want a fucking lifeline, you better.
that is true. Like, the way to get lifelines is by befriending gods and making them like you. Or devils. That's also an option.
I can't get another devil, goddammit.
Yeah, devils are a one-time go. You can only have one devil save you. Whereas, like, gods are more like, you can get multiple god lifelines. But yeah, essentially, essentially. She would just kind of look to you guys and just go, alright, well, if that's everything, you see, if I keep you much longer, Koskin's gonna get mad. And if he
Will
gets
be
mad,
that way.
then he's gonna talk to Jaeger, because he knows I don't listen to him. And then Jaeger's gonna chew me out. And I don't want to deal with the god of the ocean being mad at me. So,
Oh.
I'm gonna go.
We
Okay.
prefer if he doesn't get mad, we still have to sail.
Oh,
It's just,
yeah, no,
please,
there-
kids. He's like, the boss is like, please, I know who that is. Please get us
Yeah.
out of here as
Yeah,
quickly as possible.
He's fairly calm, but last time he got mad, which is like 200 years ago, there was like a tsunami that hit like several different islands. What a baby, am I right? Okay, guys, let's go. And she just like opens up a portal. She's like, alright,
Wallace is
come on.
like one of his back eye twitches. Like it is just that eye twitch of, no, that's not. Whatever. Just what it sounds.
At the mention of 200 years, Croto's just wondering, was I there for that? Did I
No.
hear that?
We're locked up. It's almost just
Yeah.
like, let us out. Let us out.
Oh, man. But yeah, you guys will get back to the ship. Now, I'm going to mention something. When you get back to the ship, they would have just gotten done with, like, sailing away from that area. Because they at least kind of got informed, probably, of things that were going along. So you can see that they were already starting to head away from Gao. When you look back, you can see that there are a bunch of destroyed and sunken ships.
Oh boy.
Of both pirate, navy, and revolutionary. But you can see that the standing ships that are starting to head towards the shore of Gao as you guys are sailing away is revolutionary.
Oh.
So they were successful. I was rolling in the background to see whether or not which side would be winning.
I'm just gonna.
Yo, as okay,
Right.
One last
as
thing.
the party
One last
gets
thing.
back on the ship, I'm assuming everyone for the most part is just kind of above board.
Yes, and also, you would also realize that sitting in a chair with a barrel in front of her, kicking her legs up, is your
Guess who?
5th party member.
Wait, what?
Hell
Wait, what?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
As we have a
Oh,
new
shit.
player, everybody.
oh shit.
Aw.
I've been keeping this under wraps for a good while. Hey, Anya, want to go and say your character?
Woo!
Hi, I am playing a Yanti sorceress,
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
and you would just see her lounging on a chair, kicking her feet up, drinking a cocktail.
And
Okay,
I'm
I-
gonna send an image, if that's all right,
Go
so
ahead.
you guys can actually see what they look like. you can keep going. By the way, I'm just gonna send it. I'm just letting you guys know so you can look out
yeah,
for it.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so here I want to. Here's how I kind of want to set up a timeline of events for Chrono when he gets back onto the ship.
Okay.
So he'll just try to take a step forward, and he does something that I think would be very uncharacteristic for him up to this point, and he'll just say, "Hello, everyone! White pirates are down! Wait, victory!"
Hell
There you go.
yeah.
And he'll just like throw his hands in the air,
Well, it's
smiling.
So
well,
I'm
it's
just
not
gonna.
skipping a beat. Heads for the new person. Questioning
Hell
who the
yeah.
fuck are you?
And then Chrono is gonna turn to the new person and go, "Wait, who the fuck?
Um,
Rude.
I.
What do you mean, Rue? You're on our ship!"
Who are you? Sorry. He
Just gonna.
screams a lot. Now, who are you?
Well, I don't know if I want to tell you.
Alright.
she's
Fuck
the
it.
lady. Mr. Whiskers, like underneath her legs.
You just see Mollis look at him and go, thanks, Whiskers.
You're welcome. She,
I would say at least Mr. Whiskers is polite.
yeah. See, I'm manipulating you, bitch. I'm sorry.
Mollis looks down at him, and I just see the kids go, oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I feel like Chrono at this point is just gonna like go from bewilderment to just walk up and saying, "Pike, where are you?"
You see him look over at you and he is treating 4 different wounded people. He looks sick.
Okay.
He looks annoyed. He looks like he's ready to shoot a motherfucker.
Hi, Pie.
Oh,
Well, that's
Chrono
not a
just
very polite way to try to get the crew's attention, Chrono.
Chrono just kind of blinks at Pykill, just kind of waved at him and go, never mind, looks like you're doing an amazing job there. All right. Anyways.
good job, Pike. He would just get a
Thanks.
quiet affirmation from Wallace in his head. Just, good job.
I'm gonna
Ignore
go cook.
Chrono. Just ignore Chrono. Just keep doing what you're doing, bud. Wallace just looks at him and just keeps working.
Fair.
Usagi's just gonna come up. Please excuse my companion's rudeness. Well. Are you applying to join the catastrophe pirates?
Nits, I'm going to punch you, Soggy. Can I roll?
Sure.
I'm
gonna turn invisible.
I want to mention this.
No.
The way I imagine this.
You used your last charge earlier, if my memory is
No, you
correct.
didn't.
Okay.
Why would you
Stop
turn
to left,
invisible?
buddy!
You have no reason to turn invisible because you're talking to her.
Yeah.
That is
I'm
true.
just doing it to dodge you.
You wouldn't know he's coming to kick you.
I can see that. I think I can see it.
It's just going to be an unarmed strike, nothing too crazy.
Unarmed strike, yes.
Better than Mollis punting you.
1 minute.
At least Chrono doesn't have expertise in
At
athletics.
Is it funny? Hit you?
Yes.
Okay, so how this is gonna go?
I'm
Chrono is
trying
just
to
gonna
recruit.
walk up after just kind of waving, telling Pike, you're doing good, lad. And he'll just kind of walk up to him. And I'm just gonna be honest, you're just gonna get punched right in the face. And you'll just probably get sent across the ship line. And Chrono will just say, and that's for going to steal treasures while we were finding Helamar.
I got a lot. You won't be so angry when you find out how much I got.
Oh, you ran into the king. Did you tell them that?
Hey, Yusagi.
Aw, he
Yeah,
did
oh,
what?
yeah.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
he went right into the king's room.
How do you know that?
I have my ways, Usagi.
How do you know
Also,
my name?
I highly doubt I should talk to you about joining the crew. I think it should be more Captain Chrono, don't you think?
Yes. He says with probably a nosebleed.
Yeah,
Mollis
definitely a no.
Mollis just moves his arm as she looks. He just moves his arm to point at Chrono, like, talk to him. It's he just goes, "I'm just the vice captain," and he walks off to go help fucking. He just does the. He just walks off to go help Pike. More in the moving people, so Pike doesn't have to worry about it. So once he pats someone up, Mollis can just move them carefully.
Usagi's just gonna
Valid.
go looking in the fucking brigs to see if there's any important stowaways that he should know about.
Okay.
Tell me, I thought Mollis
fair,
was the
fair.
aggressive one.
Chrono's just gonna kind of say, okay.
I'm the
Okay.
level-headed one. I'm the level-headed one right now.
Somehow.
Okay, Chrono's just gonna say to you, Soggy, just, next time that happens, both me and Mollis will punch you. Anyways.
I might still pawn him.
I was going to try and meet up with you, but I went into the wrong cave.
Anyways,
More like he
Chronos
fell into
says,
the wrong
turning
cave.
to the new woman, and he'll just kind of say, okay, okay, so what?
1 second.
What's going on exactly? Who are you?
Oh, finally somebody asks my name. I'm Lindry.
Lindry. You seem to know everyone else is around here.
I've done a bit of research. You're the catastrophe pirates. Your ship is the Nemesis.
Correct so far. And you
You've
snuck
got
on board
Captain Chrono.
because...
Who has the time fruit. Strange how he's soulless. You've got Vice Captain Mollis, who is a half Oni, through some strange magic of dying. There's Usagi, who regularly causes problems by running after women. You've got Ubix, who, as adorable as they are,
Hi.
does most of the cooking, which is
Yeah.
kind of unusual for a slime, I must say.
I can't even taste the shit.
Problems. I've helped the cause by running after women more than once.
Have you?
Well, I met an arms dealer that got us into the party.
One
That's
out of
one
five.
out of how many instances?
Wallace at a
Oh.
distance is not helping you. At a distance, it's just saying 5, probably.
You're also notorious for abandoning your crew when going after treasures, despite the fact that they could have used your help.
I was
Yes!
Though I
trying to,
imagine if they had gotten your help, you would have been hit with a cannonball as well.
I was trying to
Wait.
get back to.
Wait, rewind. How the hell is it that you know apparently what happened at 2 completely separate locations anyways?
Of
Yes,
my
that's
ways.
very- Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, I'm
Hold
gonna be
on.
honest, you're not making a solid case for yourself to join the crew. You're being incredibly cryptic right now.
Oh dear Chrono. It's not your choice if I join the crew. It's my goddess.
Wait. Oh.
Do you
Who
follow
would that be?
Kigus by any chance?
Well,
Oh,
if
sweet.
you must know, as she would look straight at Usagi, it just so happens one of your crew was tampering with my amulet.
I stole
Oh,
it.
fuck.
Stealing and tampering with things are not the same thing.
Oh, but see, you had no intention of returning it, now did you?
But I did eventually.
Do you realize how much trouble you could have gotten in? If I'd had my way, you would have been executed. Do you realize the amount of work I put in to get this?
Oh.
Fair enough. At a distance. Hey, very quiet. Fair enough.
Your amulet. Wait, your amulet. I thought it was. What are you exactly? Are you an emissary? What?
An emissary. I'd be smited in a second if I were to call myself the emissary of Kikus.
I'm so confused. Then what? Well, he could ask more, but he feels like he's already on thin enough ice already.
I don't
You
think there's...
the amulet's don't get inspected so that they're properly connected.
What?
Kikus likes to make sure that her followers are properly connected through the amulets.
Oh.
Mine was just so happening to be inspected by a priest when somebody
Oh.
stole it.
Okay, suddenly things are becoming crystal clear right now.
Oh, great. That's what.
And
As such, it's been requested I keep an eye on things.
Oh, great.
I
I can't
see.
say to the extent that.
You're not really
Well-
interested in being a pirate, are you? You're just here to basically be Usagi's babysitter.
I don't need a babysitter.
Please, I have more things on my agenda than being a babysitter for a rabbit.
Okay. Like what?
Well, a girl has to have her secrets, doesn't she?
Oh my god.
I
Okay,
can't
you know.
divulge everything.
Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I owe Kikus for literally saving our lives. So fine, yes, whatever. Join the crew. Woohoo! Yippee! Yay! Wahoo! And he just kind of walks off, sounding
Sonny's just gonna
frustrated.
try and. Sonny's just gonna try and leave the awkward conversation because he has an inkling that one of two people are probably stowaways on this ship that he knows, and he needs to verify that if any of them have showed up.
So,
Fair enough.
Mollis, through his chuckles, 'cause he finds this deeply amusing, he literally just looks there and goes, "Welcome aboard." He just almost is like, as it seems that a lot of his blood loss has cooled.
Fair. So before we start getting into like these little things that you guys are going to be doing, I'm gonna mention the state of the ship. I think that matters to you guys, probably just a little, just a little. The two big slimes you guys have that cling on both sides of the ship, they're pretty battered. If you look at their health bars, they have 1 HP and 3 HP. They almost got killed, protecting the sides of the ship. Second thing is that you can see where Kisheshe has gone out of his way to actually fix up some portions of the ship. So he was probably actively repairing during fights, the entire time. Second thing is that you can also see that Kisheshe right now is probably caught up on those things because he's actively refixing up the robot on your team, Varara.
Oh, right.
So Varara is currently in repair.
I forgot about her.
Yeah, you can see where, like, it looks like a cannonball may have struck them at some point. Because, like, he's having to reattach to their arm, and it looks pretty dented. The next thing is that you can see that Pike is working on healing 4 people. Though one of the people that are being healed are also kind of working on healing themselves, so it's kind of weird, like, more of, like, he's working on 3.
That's great.
As the witch, Lavana, she's kind of just, like, healing herself. Like, mainly, but, like, every now and then he looks a bit over to her and kind of, like, gives a quick little, like, boost, like, here you go, and then keeps going and working on the main 3. But you can see that Yori, Benjamin, and, Corey are, you know, they're, Karori, they're not doing too hot. But they're living. So he's been working on basically patching those 3 up.
Oh, good.
Gildart, it's Gildart, man. He has, I kid you not, he probably told Pike, hey, work on them first. I can deal with this for now. He has fucking 7 arrows in his right shoulder, 3 in his left, and 1 in his left shin.
That is 11 d8s of piercing.
And he is just standing there as he's still steering the ship.
Dude, what kind of lucky ass rolls did he get to survive? God damn.
Yeah. So yeah, he's just he does not look like he's in pain. He's probably just drunk off his ass and just isn't feeling the pain, but you know, he's there. He's driving the ship.
Hey,
yeah.
Ublex.
Yeah.
Okay, you're awake. Sorry, it's a little hard to tell when you're asleep or not because you don't have a... not my point. Okay, listen. Everyone seems to be kind of beaten down, and I feel a little bit bad because I really wanted to do this, fight Halimar. Do you think maybe we could throw out, like, some kind of, like, victory feast for everybody? Like a little party?
Ew.
I have a few. I bought a shit ton of things, mind you, at that place. I might as well.
The canned food.
The canned
Oh,
food!
no.
I don't.
Oh,
Go watch
no.
the Sanity episode to see how that vendor fared after that.
Yeah.
I
That
can
was
make
one
sog-
hell of an
soggy.
experience.
I can,
hell yeah.
if you want, I can help you out in the kitchen if that'll make your life easier.
I'll
Although-
just have you open some cans, how about that?
That's perfectly fine as long as I get to help.
Hell yeah. Have you ever seen a can? No, you wouldn't have even seen a can before, Chrono. Nobody has. In fact, the fact that Ublex is the only person in this world that knows about canned food is kind of crazy.
I'm gonna be honest, Chrono right now is thinking of using his gauntlet and punching the cans open.
Gotcha.
Great.
So while y'all are figuring that out, you can roll me a performance, by the way, Ublex, while you're doing that. I'm gonna hop over real quick.
Did I ever figure out if there were any important stowaways?
I'm gonna have, that's what I'm about to get to. I'm gonna have you roll me an investigation check. And while you're rolling the investigation check, I'm gonna get to Mollis, because he had actually spoken about wanting to do something first, if I remember correctly. So I'm trying to keep
I
it in order.
apologize. I apologize, Acrid. I do have one quick question.
Uh-huh.
Could I give Ublex the help action since I'm helping them out in the kitchen and everything? Or
Yes.
Okay, cool.
But yeah,
Investigation.
Mollis, you said you wanted to go over and help with, the thing?
If I can help with Pike, I want to do that.
Okay.
But if Pike has everything sorted,
I would say at this point he's probably gotten almost everything sorted, because at this point they would have the fight would have been like done a little bit after. So at this point it's mainly just him, just kind of like the bandages are on. At this point it's just him just spamming cure wounds type of thing.
Mollis would. It's that thing of he
Ooh,
walks
that's
over
good.
and it's that thing of Pike would probably
Alright.
be able to tell out of the corner of his eye. Mollis is definitely keeping his distance so he doesn't get caught up in that cure wounds spam.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he's like, no, the crew, no, the other crew, goddammit.
Yeah, other
Alright.
crew, not me.
Yeah, but also, oh wait, I just realized something that this might be there could be a fun thing with this. A funny thing with this is that when he looks over, he'd be like, all right, they're hopefully. And he would look around. He'd be like, well, good to see everyone's alive for the most part.
Yeah, they're at least alive. At the very least. It was chaotic.
Well, we're glad we put you in charge then.
I'd rather have not been in charge, but we're out. It's alive, it's fine.
Well, likely, if someone else informed us that having a healer manage the crew would be good due to them not wanting to take unnecessary risks.
Oh, you got that right at least. Trying to keep people alive, at least to the best of my ability. This entire time, we've been dealing with Navy chasing us around the damned island, and a mixture of some of Halamar's pirates even before the big clash. I think he had around maybe 25 fleets around there.
Fleets or ships?
Well, ships. I don't quite know the terms when it comes to the whole land terms.
Oh, yeah.
I lived underwater my whole life.
Me too. I figured out fleets is multiple ships.
Understood.
Just Maul's be like, no, hold on, I'm gonna expend some of my land knowledge to you, bud. Because let me tell you, that he would say that that's a look of like absolute horror as a sort of like, well, fuck you mean 25 fleets?
Yeah.
It's like a fleet is like at least 5 or 10 ships. Fucking goddamn.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, he would just kind of go, yeah, it's been chaotic. I mean, we've been surviving, and at the end of the day, we knew things need to be handled, so.
Well, good job.
I appreciate it.
He would look at everyone and he was like, the rest of you? Like, the 4 people who are on the ground, he's helping.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, how are the rest of you doing?
You see Korori just kind of like look to you and just kind of go, I'm doing fine. I just got hit by, just a few swords. That's it. Nothing to worry about on that. Benjamin's been better. A little. He just kind of like look down at his, like, little timer. His little steampunk gauge that he has. And, may I remind you, I think if I remember correctly, it was at like 40% last time you guys were here.
Uh-huh.
Man got hit enough and dealt with enough stuff to where he's now at 20.
Fuck.
Oh,
that's how bad he got battered.
Well, at least we're going to be solving your timer situation.
I appreciate that. Though, again, you didn't need to. I hate for you to be dealing with devils for me.
I already am, so might as well make use of it.
Fair enough. Just try not to get yourself in trouble. I don't know. I mean, granted, it's a devil, so it's a little bit on the lawful side, but still demonic at the end of the day.
I don't... He would kind of sit there and he'd be like, I don't feel entirely normal anymore after that fight with Halamar.
Hey, Uplex, what was it like dying for you?
Oh, true.
Wallace would not really state that. He was like, well, he did a move that kind of knocked us all out for a minute, and then we all got up. He just kind of... He can see probably that Shin's giving that look of, yeah, knocked out for sure.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Knocked out.
Man.
yeah.
Yeah, he would just kind of look to you and just kind of go, well, that's, so you got knocked out.
We collapsed, and then we got up, and I since then don't feel as if I had a mild hunger before then, and now it's gone.
Huh.
Nor do I feel like nor am I thirsty. Nor am I really tired after everything we've done. I don't know. It's like that look of, I don't know what happened.
Oh, that's, wish I could give you an answer on that one.
No, I don't know. But I'll probably he looks at Pike, goes, once everything's calmed.
Yeah.
Maybe Pike can check and find something else. And he would look at the two others of the crew, because he's got Benjamin's fine.
Yeah.
Getting him sorted. He would look at Lavana and
Yori.
He'd be like, and you two?
I've seen better days, but it's fine. Just, little scratches on the cheek. Nothing too bad. It won't scar, luckily enough. That's a good thing. That's what matters.
Oh, good.
Wow.
That's what Yuri would say.
Yeah, and he just kind of blinks. Like, I look at him like, yeah, of course, that's definitely what matters. He says this, his, shoulders, his back, his face is, riddled with scars.
That's fair.
He now has 2 brand new scars on his back. God damn it.
Oh, man. You would see, Lavana just kind of, bring up a grin and just go, oh, I'm doing just fine. Some bastard decided to shoot me, so I'm making sure he has a real good time. Just a grand one.
Please tell me he's not a frog swimming in the ocean.
Oh, no. I'm torturing him every night.
Good job.
Thank you.
It's Mollis. He's not going to say no to that. He's like, as long as they deserved it, it's not out of just pettiness.
He shot me in the face. I don't think that was very kind, now do you? Do you think that's good manners?
No, I don't.
Exactly.
I don't know many things about manners, but, I don't think that's what you're supposed to do.
Exactly.
I want to mention, Wallace, the look of, manners. Yeah, I definitely know a lot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
It's definitely a little bit more of that, witchish smile. That, more sinister smile. That she's making sure that man's life is a living hell.
Oh, yeah, no, Wallace is fine with that. He's just that Grieger grin that's way too wide of a smile.
Yep. Oh, man. So, yeah. They are all good. We're gonna hop over for a quick second. And we're gonna hop over to Usagi.
Okay.
You were looking for stowaways.
Yes.
Okay.
Probably, there's, a few specific people. But this is just, a general term. Do I need to specify who I'm looking for, or can I just,
I mean, if you're just looking for stowaways as a whole, then we'll just bounce off from that.
Yeah.
So you can go around on the ship. What did you get, by the way? You got, what was it, 23? 26? What was it?
24.
24, okay. So you walk around for the ship for a bit, kind of just checking doors, kind of checking, any rooms that you can think about without, barging into people's privacies. But right now, everybody's up top, so you kind of know that you wouldn't be, fucking with anybody or being rude.
Yep.
You're checking, the locker areas, storage areas, just anywhere you can check. You wouldn't find anyone specifically stowed away on the ship. You would find the guy that Lavana was talking about in the brig. He's locked up.
Oh, great.
So there is just a Navy guy there, beaten to shreds.
Oh,
But there's not any, per se, stowaways.
Neat.
Oh, I'm so worried. I hope she's okay. Anyway.
Yeah. As for Ublex, with your performance, you with a 13. Now, granted, it won't give me anything. It won't give any inspiration. it's not like insanely good or like crazy good, but you're also making a bigger feast from my understanding. Because you're making a full-on like feast instead of just like a dish from my understanding with this. So it kind of makes sense that you kind of drop some of that quality for quantity. So it's not bad, it's not good, it's not bad, it's just kind of like decent, you know what I mean? Like, it's not quite to where I'd be like, damn, that's really good. It's just more of like that decent, like, you know, it's good, you know, type of thing.
Can it be like comfort food a little bit, but like a little under that, like not so much like, super good, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, it's a 13. Like, normally I'd say really good is like a 15. So it's that thing of like, it's not a neutral food because it's not a 10 or an 11. So it's that thing where like, it's good. It's just not anything like that'll blow your mind or be like, oh damn, I want seconds. It's like one of those things where it's like, yeah, you got your plate, you had your fill, unless like you're genuinely just hungry.
Yeah, okay, I got it. I'll list out all the things that I made. I made a lot.
Hell yeah. Just make sure to obviously.
Rice.
Oh, sorry, go for it.
No, what are you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, make sure you remove whatever rations you're using.
Oh yeah, I already did. I like pre-gamed.
Okay, cool. What do you make? What'd you make?
I made pork pozole, which is basically a Mexican soup with hominy, and hominy is basically corn.
Ah, hell yeah.
It's very, very filling, to say the least, because of the fucking hominy.
Yeah.
Mexican rice, refried beans. Then with the prickly pears, I made agua fresca, which is basically a juice drink. It's pretty good. And then I made salad for Usagi with lettuce, so he gets high.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Warn him, or does this just happen?
You would know by looking at it. I feel like you would know by looking at it.
Yeah.
You would know by looking at it. I'm sure he'd be funny.
I can't wait till he gets so high he falls overboard because he thinks there's a platform there and it's just fucking.
That's not how weed works.
Oh,
That's not how weed works. Weed doesn't make hallucinations.
Yeah,
granted, nobody said that it's gonna run like weed for you.
Yeah.
Do I have to look up what lettuce does to rabbits?
I've got my own way about how I'm gonna run it, because you're not technically a whole rabbit, you're a herringen.
Oh god.
Because technically herringen in my world are basically fey rabbits.
So basically, oh great. So not only do I have no idea where either the woman I just met or the friends with benefit is, but now I got the horny police on board, and I might fall overboard. This is amazing.
Horny crazy.
Yeah. Was there anything else you made with that, by the way? You said just double checking. Don't want to be
that's all I
telling
made.
yourself off. Hell yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of it.
Yeah, so you can basically just set up a feast. Like, I'm imagining that would probably take a bit to cook, but...
Yeah, it takes like... at least 3 hours.
Yeah, so you
to get the meat tender and the pozole.
Honestly, that checks. That very much checks. So yeah, those 3 hours, you're just kind of like going off, doing your thing, kind of cooking, doing whatever you need. I'm gonna be honest, it's literally the thing of like, y'all can do whatever you want on the rest of this session, so if there's anything you guys want to do, let me know. Because right now we're just kind of chilling, gonna be frank.
Hey, Oobleck, do you think there's actually an afterlife?
Honestly, I never thought about it, nor do I want to think about it. I kind of don't care. I'm still trying to find who I am, but if I'm not, that's chill to find out who I am.
I'm going to be completely honest.
There is.
Being hit by a cannonball may have stimulated a part of my brain that's been asleep for over 300 years.
Shinde, if it's an apple. Shinde, I'm so
You see Shin just kind of like peek his head around that kitchen door and just kind of go, there is, technically speaking.
Yeah.
It's been confirmed by the gods.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ben, actually, I was hoping to talk to you for a sec, actually.
What is it?
Do you mind if we step away, actually? This is a little bit of a weird request.
I don't mind.
After they like step away from the crowd,
I'll give
Colonel
you
would
guys
just-
some room.
Yeah, thanks.
oh, that'd be appreciated.
Yeah.
Colonel would just say,
Slimes away.
"You've mentioned stuff about spirits and before, if I recall correctly."
Yes, normally my goal is to get the undead spirits to Koskin.
Is it a possibility for, let's say someone, to get in contact with the spirit?
It's possible. Those spells like speak with dead.
See, okay, how should I put this? I froze someone very important to me a very long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
They've been like that for over 300 years. My main goal, part of my aspirations, is to eventually deal with that. And, well, let me put it this way. They're probably watching us right now.
He would just kind of like take a look. He'd just go, as far as I can see, I don't see anyone.
Really?
So, they're not dead.
So, they are still technically alive, because
Yeah.
time magic bullshit. So does that mean it's not possible to talk to them?
You probably wouldn't be able to talk to them, if that's my guess.
Oh.
Because most likely if you are seeing a person, and you thought it was a spirit, then most likely either they're watching you from another dimension, meaning that's a whole separate form of magic that I'm not acquainted with, or you're dealing with just a roaming soul.
I feel like Chrono would just look kind of disappointed at this. And he'll just say, no, that's okay. I mean, if she can hear us and everything, she probably knows at this point I'm finally working towards saving her, so I'll just have to do for the time being.
Well, at least she knows that you're actually trying. That's worth something.
Chrono, insert 10-second clip montage of Chrono getting fucking destroyed by different characters.
Oh, fair enough.
Chrono would just kind of wince as he's thinking about that 10-second interval.
Dude, it's just the most like, I'm trying to save her. Punch, punch, stab, stab, slash, slash. Like, just fucking just.
Oh,
Yeah, he'll just kind of end it with, yeah, trying. He'll just walk away, but he'll just like start shuddering.
I feel like definitely one that played in his mind 100% was when he got sent off the ship by the pink hair guy.
Oh my god. Bro, that hit me so hard it damaged me IRL.
Gust.
Yeah.
The utility spell.
With you.
Push.
In aggression. Also, I heard that you were trying to do something, Moss?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
gonna talk to the new person.
Alright.
Wallace would walk back over as a sort of like, alright, well, that's all fucking sorted. Because I'm not getting in the way of the fucking healer. He will remove what hit points I have left.
Yes.
See, like,
Oh,
you look
boy.
angry enough to grab someone else's gun and shoot somebody just so they'll fuck off.
Yep.
So he was like, so you're from Kikas? What I've heard.
Yes.
And Usagi stole your amulet.
Yes.
Alright. Apologies if it wasn't clear. When I said, who are you? I was basically inquiring your name. I'm not good at talking to people. I figured. Just a fucking like, I figured.
I'll be completely honest. On my end, all I heard from Anya was, So I'm guessing you said it's fine?
I said, I know.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I don't know if it was the mic
Yeah.
or if it was just Discord, but yeah.
There's good odds it was a mix of both.
That's fair.
I'm still trying to situate my mic in a way where I can hear everyone good.
Understood.
Limited
Alright.
desk space.
Yeah, I get it, man. You're good.
Windry would just look at him and go, "Believe me, I've done my research on you guys."
Of course you have.
Well, I had to.
By requirement or by choice?
Both.
Just someone like, alright. Alright. Well, what exactly do you do? Are you a magic caster? Stab people? What do you do?
Windry just uses. She just kind of reaches over to Mullis, taps his hand, and uses light as his hand is now producing 20 feet of light.
Alright, so you're a magic caster. I know that at least.
I just want to mention, at this time, as you say this, you can hear in the background a power drill from Kisheshe as he is drilling in an arm. So you just like this kind, this like casual conversations going on, kind of getting to know each other. You can just hear. Yeah, just like,
Mollis just looks upwards because, from what I understand, she's sitting.
yeah.
Okay, so he can just look up because of how tall he is. And he just watches Kisheshe for a moment. He's like, he's fine.
I'd like
fine.
to imagine it's like that one Club Penguin emote, like his feet aren't even on the ground. He's just
in the air.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, let's also be honest, like Kisheshe is only like around like 3 feet-ish tall. He is a tabaxi. And then you've got Varara, who is like a warforged, and I'm pretty sure the height for them is like, don't quote this exactly on me because they don't have their sheet up right now, but I'm pretty sure it was canonized that they're around like 5'7", 5'8". Like,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Oh God. Oh boy. All right. Well, Mollis would heal. All right. Well, is your magic from a god, naturally your own, or did you study for it?
Natural.
Sorcerer, got it. It's just Mollis. It's they're like study this wizard probably natural fucking. There you go, sorcerer. He narrowed it down. He's just. Or she's got some fucking light producing fruit, which he doesn't want to deal with. He just.
Okay.
The light fruit. Fucking Pokemon, they glow. That's it. That's the whole fruit. You'll make people glow.
Well, that would be very useful considering I got trapped in a dark cave.
Oh man, you wish you had that. You wish you could glow.
God, that just reminds me of something completely random. It was it was something like how how some weird powers work in America. It's like, oh, your power is making bubblegum? That's so lame. But in Japan, it's like, your lungs are now filled with bubblegum. And then now that's what I'm thinking. Can you do something similar with light?
With light? Yeah, just blind people.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh boy.
Like, it's just solar flare.
He would.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Mollis just he was like, so are you more offensive or defensive focused?
Depends on what I need to do. I've trained in both.
Alright. It's just like, I don't know what to do with you then. I don't know what you can do to help then. Just do something. That's the kind of where his ending point is on that one. It's like, well, just do what you can to be useful and helpful. You're welcome aboard since it doesn't seem we can get rid of you, and we're always welcoming new people. So, fuck it.
I think I should also mention one other thing. She would give a sharp whistle.
Ow. He's right there. Like, he's right. It's just almost like, ow. What was that?
As I'm going to let Nitz describe this one.
Right. Let me grab something real quick, because I need to make sure I have this correct. So
Oh,
you can
God.
see, and I'll mention Anya just ahead of time, you will have control of this, mainly, normally, just because, you know, it's kind of like a side connection to your character, technically speaking.
Yeah, but I feel like you would be better at introducing.
Yes, because I never got to properly introduce what your character actually looks like to the viewers, to the people who are just listening, and I apologize. So you're looking at this, like, desert runner, essentially. A dune runner, some would even call it. As that's exactly what the monster is called. It is essentially a desert wolf. These things have this, like, sandish, like, colored fur, and if I remember correctly, these things stand around, what, like fucking 4 or 5 feet tall? Like in height? I'm gonna say like 4.5 is what we're gonna go with. But it's this 4.5 foot tall, just like desert wolf, essentially. As it just comes, like, it is not really, I would say, running, but it's not walking. It's that middle ground, like, trot, almost. As it just kind of makes its way over to Anya's character.
Ah. Desert wolf. Fun.
But of course. She just gives the wolf some scratches behind the ear.
The wolf happily sits there, I'm guessing.
Oh,
Things
yeah.
are fucking huge.
Yeah, it's happy. It is having a good time.
Oh, God. That's why you needed those fucking... That's why you needed that.
That's why I needed that, because that's a monster that you created.
Yeah, those things can get upwards of, like, 8
Yep.
if they live long enough.
Yeah, this is definitely a younger one, that's for sure.
Okay, well, Mollis, I as a player go, oh, fuck. Mollis goes, dog, cool.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I will mention, compared to the original stat block, I have reduced its health, because that is massive, considering y'all are just a level 5 party.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, no, those are...
Yeah.
That's supposed to be, like, 1 can take on, like, 3 level, like, 4s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's... The stat block is it's just like, that's kind of where their defaulted supposed to be.
Yep.
But, yeah.
I'm
not mad about the stat reductions. I'm like, yay, it won't fucking kill me in 2 hits.
But yeah, you guys can just continue chatting, and eventually the feast would come, where you guys can just grab your food, dig in, kind of just get to celebrate winning against Halamar, and also just the crew's fucking surviving.
Yeah, no, that's the main thing Mollis is celebrating.
Yeah, that's fair.
I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I remember you mentioned to me pretty much after the party wraps up, Commander Gonzalez would get back with Chrono about the bounty poster of who his father is.
Yeah, if he was able to find it. I've been rolling in the background. He has not been able to find something on it yet.
Okay.
He is continuing to look forward to it. Worst scenario, you just get it in the mail.
Alright, understood.
Don't worry, though. I haven't forgotten.
Fair enough, just double checking.
Yep.
Mollis is just gonna keep talking to... What's her name again?
Lindry.
Because he would have it. I don't as a player. Names.
If you want to kind of help out the player, since they have to kind of adjust to having a new player name, if you want to, Anya, you can type it in the NPC visuals right underneath the image, so that way people know. That might actually help them out a bit.
Reply.
Yeah.
Reply to the image.
Chrono would approach Benjamin during the party, and he'll just say, that was interesting.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I expected things to get a little chaotic no matter what, though I know we dealt with a different type of chaos. From the sounds of it, you had your own fun.
Yeah, I'm kind of mostly not mentioning this too much, because I don't want to freak too many others out until we know what it is, but, I think Malus, Ublix, and I died.
Oh? Malus did mention something about feeling a bit off and getting knocked out, so did you fully die?
I'm not 1,000% sure.
Huh.
So what happened was the dead captain now, is he teleported these cannons in front of us, and we all took it point blank head on.
Yeah.
Definitely finished me off. I'm not sure what happened next. It was like there was this weird misty feeling. I don't know. In a way, it reminded me of how I'm able to feel when time rewinded. But I don't really think it was time magic either, because it's not like we were sent to the start of the fight or anything. In fact, we lost some time, and there was unfortunately a casualty involved, but
Right.
there wasn't really much we could do about that when we were still getting our bearings, unfortunately. But yeah, no, Dank.
Huh.
Yeah.
And you just got back up.
Yeah, pretty much.
What the fuck? Right. It's mist. Do you remember anything else by chance? Is it just mist? Is that all you felt?
I'm gonna be honest, I was a little caught up in the moment of fighting Halimar. I kinda didn't pay too much attention to it. Mullis maybe might know, or Ublix could probably say it better than I could.
Right.
But, yeah, I don't know if that's gonna come up at all when we, do the thing for you later on. Which, speaking of which, you know what? Actually,
Yeah.
no. Sorry, I don't want to know your timer. You know what? No.
It's
I'll
probably
ask
better
you
you don't.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Enjoy the festivities. That's what matters right now. Come on now.
I'm gonna be honest. I actually feel decent for the first time in a while. I
Good.
feel, dare I say, good.
As it should be. Again, like I said before, you need to learn to have a little bit of fun. I know things get serious. I know there's a lot of things going on, but if you don't learn to live in the moment and get to enjoy it from time to time, you're not gonna like your life.
I'm gonna be honest. What ended up doing it for me was that, well, after we came back, and I feel like how should I put this? I felt like I was almost back up to where I was before I got thrown into prison. And a lot of these familiar feelings started coming back to me, and I remembered I kind of enjoy fighting. There's something thrilling about challenging yourself against an unknown opponent. And I think that helped get me into the game a lot better compared to some of my other fights.
You know, fair enough. As long as you're having some sort of fun in the process, I think that's what matters. I mean, at this point, the best you can do is, with our current scenarios, is just trying to make the best of it.
True. Plus, not to mention, Halimar was literally my mistake, so knowing that he's dead is definitely some guilt lifted off my chest, which might be a part of it too.
I can imagine how that would feel better, yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Well, either way, to lighten up the mood, I can go grab some alcohols probably. Might help get some people at least a little bit more limber. Some people
what?
seem to be a little bit on edge still.
You know what?
Looks at the-
Chrono puts
Yeah.
his hand on Benjamin, and he'll lean in close and say, "Bring whatever you can find. I'll chug the whole thing in front of everybody."
All right,
Ooh.
Gildart. You see Gildart come from the back, and he has this big ass barrel. You don't know how he got it in here. You don't know where he's been hiding it. It is massive. The fact that he
his
barely got it through the
storehouse.
doorway is surprising. And you see him just kind of bring it over, like carrying it over his head. If he carried it on his shoulder, he wouldn't have any space. He has to carry it directly, dead center mass in the middle, like over his head. Otherwise, it is not fitting. As,
Understood.
yeah, as he comes carrying this like massive barrel, and it puts it down and just goes, alcohol time.
Yay.
Alright.
Come here. He just grabs Chrono. You
Chrono
said you
just
drink it
kinda-
all.
Chrono just gonna dust off his hands, and he'll just say, "Well, I am a man of my word,"
All right.
and he is going to pick the whole thing up.
Oh
And
my
he is
god.
going
Can
to
you
chug
even
it.
lift it? Can you
Okay.
even lift it?
Oh my god.
I'll say he can lift it. He has enough strength for it. I know the strength modifier. I'm
My
gonna
strength
say-
is 19.
Yeah, you'll
sorry,
be-
not to, thanks to the feat earlier.
Yep. I'm gonna be real. You should be fine picking it up. But I will say, I'm not gonna have you roll a con save. You are definitely passing out after this.
Oh boy.
That's fair.
It is one of the
Drink
things.
all of it?
Yeah, you can. You know what? Roll me a d20, see how much of it you can actually drink, because that is a big barrel. That is about like a
Okay.
6 foot tall
Bigger than
barrel.
he is.
Yeah, it's
Question.
bigger than him.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Question: does anyone like say chug, 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 chug?
Gildart does. Hey, Gildart definitely does.
Alright.
Yeah, Gildart would. I guess Benjamin kind of would, just because he's trying to get you to live a little for once.
And that will be 4.
4. Okay, to be fair, you barely had any alcohol in hundreds of years. So, like, all these years have started kind of kicking up on you. You're like, I'm gonna chug this thing. You start going at it, and, like, you've had, like, maybe 2 cups worth. Like, you haven't even really drank that much of this thing, and you're already starting to really feel it, like, hitting your system. Like, oh, fuck. You kind of, like, stumble as you kind of put the barrel down for a second, and it's that moment, like, I need to catch my breath, and then, you just collide into the ground.
I'll say one thing to Benjamin as I'm
Alright.
like slowly falling over. I'll just say, I made a mistake. Crack.
Oh, that checks. That checks. Yeah, I mean, people would laugh at least. People, the crowd,
Yeah.
the group would definitely laugh at that. So
Good. That's what I
Yeah.
wanted. That's what I wanted. I wanted to raise crew morale a little bit.
I want to mention something, by the way. There's something that has kind of stayed unaddressed for a bit. Ublex, you never grabbed your other half, if I understand correctly.
Oh, I thought I
Yes, she
did.
did.
I thought I sat on it.
Oh, did you? Okay,
Yeah,
I
she
did.
did.
I
made sure.
I remember
She sat
that.
on her
You
other
did,
half.
yeah.
I
Okay.
made sure she did.
Gotcha. I did not capture that. There was so much shit going on. So I thought you were still on a foot tall. I was gonna be like, hey man, you gotta
Yeah,
fix
so
that.
I DM'd. I moved the character over it, and it just sort of disappeared once I moved away. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, okay. I don't know what happened with that. Yeah. So, goodness gracious, that's fixed. That's awesome. That's grand even. So I don't need to tell you that. Hey, you might want to go grab some mass. You're fine. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. Unless there's anything you guys wish to do, you guys would probably end the night. Like you guys would just drink and just kind of chill out and
I need
feast.
to know what happened.
I need to talk to Shidio, but I need to drink
Dude.
first.
Okay.
I need to know. I need to know how I handle getting baked.
Bait. Oh
What are you
yeah,
talking
yeah, I
about?
get you. Okay, so we're gonna handle that real fast because I think that won't take as
Oh,
long
boy.
as Ublex's stuff. Though I don't know, Ublex might get themselves shut out pretty quick if they don't use their words properly because they did that to themselves twice already with shit. So, I'm guessing you just grab some lettuce, you just start kind of eating it, right?
Yep.
And you
I need something to recover from this day because this day didn't go very well.
That's fair, that's fair. So, like, the first, like, 5 minutes of you kind of, like, using this stuff, like, you know, it kind of feels like your mind's kind of calming down a little, you know? Like, it's nice, it kind of, like, slows your pace.
Yep.
But, like, you know, it's the thing of, like, your mind feels fuzzy. Like, you can't really think straight, but you at least feel calm, right?
Feels fuzzier than my head. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, fuzzier than your head. And then, another 5 minutes go by.
Oh boy.
And it's like you start to lose your ability to see colors, as you start to see only black and white, slowly.
Whoa.
Yeah, within those next 5 minutes, like, it just starts to kind of, like you lose that saturation, as it probably affects your eyes a bit, because of that bit of fey. And,
What?
yeah?
What in the God's name?
And within that next 5 minutes, it's that thing of, like, you're not seeing illusions or anything like that, but it's more of, like, it's, you know, like how if it's really hot outside, right, and you have like a piece of metal in front of you, like you're standing like in front of like a car hood, right, and you look forward, it kind of makes that like wiggly line thing that kind of happens with like the vision and
Yes.
everything. You're kind of seeing everything in that like wiggly formation.
Oh.
Huh.
As everything, it's like watching seaweed like dance in like the ocean water, except it's not seaweed, it's everything around you.
Got it. So his
Oh.
depth perception is
Oh.
gone.
Yeah, as you would have disadvantage on perception and investigation on this while you're in this state. And if you had things like tremor sense or things like that, you just would lose that. So if a blind heron can drink this, like, you know, ate this sort of stuff, and like they rely on their tremor sense, they wouldn't know shit. They would be fully blind at that point. Like they would have no senses to work with at that point.
Never.
But yeah.
Great. Well, after that, I'm gonna go to my room and attempt to just collapse into bed.
That is
This
fair.
point-
Dude.
I don't want to fall off.
That is fair. Roll me a deck save.
Oh no. Here we go.
What you get?
Oh no.
Hmm.
That's 12.
12? Okay. So, you make your way down the stairs and you don't fall down the stairs. That was the danger there. But yeah, you'll get
Okay.
your way to the bed.
Okay, good.
Ublex. You wanted to go talk with Shin, right?
What? Why am I embarrassed?
Why are you embarrassed?
I don't know, man. Alright. Alright, go to TikTok Riz party. Alright, I go to Shindeo.
Okay. Shin's kind of like... Huh? What?
I'm getting secondhand embarrassment already.
You know what? It's fine, buddy. Don't even worry about it. I will mention, just so you get an understanding, he, as always, is kind of just slinked off against a wall, just kind of watching everybody. But he is like, he's just kind of observing. That's his normal go-to.
Okay.
I had time to disturb his enjoyment of life.
I can make him uncomfortable, I guess. If I
man.
fail.
You got this. You got this. I believe in you. Mm-hmm. I can feel the embarrassment from you from here. It's actually crazy.
God damn.
Isa.
Okay.
Okay.
Shindeo?
Yes.
So sorry, gang.
Oh boy.
What the fuck are you planning on saying? That you are apologizing before you say it. Normally apologies come after.
I'm used to seeing you saw Reed say, "Hey guys, I'm sorry," right before he said something. But the seeing Issa do that is I don't know, it hits different because she never does that.
Okay. So right now I'm switch forms, right? But I'm a human form right now.
Okay, human form. Okay.
Can I turn on my camera to show you what I'm gonna do?
Yeah, you can turn on your camera. I will just explain it to the viewers. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I got this. She is dying on camera right now.
Incredible.
Alright, this is what Ublex would do.
Okay, so bite lip and bring the hands together, kind of just bring it together. She's like,
Elvis sneeze. Wait, I have to post something.
I'm gonna be honest, from the way you were hyping it up, I just honest to God thought you were just gonna start pelvic thrusting.
Okay.
Wait.
You're not.
Also,
Wait.
What'd you send in pirate talk, dude? Oh, that's great. Yeah, exactly that. So you see as Ublex with their make-believe slime lips bites the bottom of their slime lip and kind of brings their hands together and rubs it as they're walking towards Shindeo.
That Ublex will say. Ublex will say, if there's an afterlife, I want to join it with you.
Okay, roll me a persuasion check.
Please don't roll up, please.
You got
my
this.
God.
You got this.
I mean, even if someone shuts you down, you can try again.
You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give you advantage, and it's only cause Sheshe in the background, drunk off of his ass as the 3 foot tall tabaxi he is, and just going, get off! Just
What is he saying?
yeah.
What?
You don't know what he says, but you really
16.
feel
16.
inspired by that. Okay.
Inspired.
Yeah.
16.
Oh, god, that's an improvement from the net too.
You would see for once, you would see
Incredible.
Shen, like, he's normally pretty good about keeping eye contact. You would see for once, he kind of just, like, avert his eyes, like, to the left a bit. And, like, you can't quite tell if it's, like, an embarrassment, or if it's more of, like, a, or I need to think about this.
No,
But-
I gotta be embarrassed too!
Yeah, you just kind of go.
melts.
You just gotta go.
Yeah, I
"That's-"
would know.
You're just gonna go. That's flattering.
I'd lose composure.
Okay, so are you actually melting? Is that?
I turned into a little blob.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
Alright.
I love the idea. I said my one line. Dies.
Because tell me why my face is red.
Oh man.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Does anyone move Chrono out of the way? Because technically he's just lying on the floor, passed out.
I push you.
I will
It's
drag
like-
you. Mollis would drag you to the captain's quarters eventually. Once he realizes you're unconscious on the floor. Like, It's
Okay.
almost like, God, you God, okay, well, now it's my job to deal with you. God damn it.
So I'm gonna let
Alright,
you
let's
know
got
the
this.
string of events with this, because I just got 2 people that confirmed they would move him. So here's how we're gonna do this, right? First of all, Ublex, in your melted state, you can see there's a small smirk from Shindeo. But in your melted state, you begin to slide back, because the little wave hits just right. You start sliding back, and back. And you start sweeping up Kisheshe in his, like, drunken stability. And then you, like, you sweep over, the sleeping cat. As you now have 2 people just riding on you like a mount.
What?
And then you start, like, because you're just sliding in this puddle form. And you're not choosing to absorb them, so they're just kind of, like, being picked up by you. Kind of like a cat sitting on, like, a Roomba, in a way. And, like, then you just start, like, moving slowly, Chrono, as he's very slowly, because he's a little bit bigger. He isn't getting picked up by you, but rather he's just kind of getting pushed across, face first, across
Like
these
a-
wooden planks.
Cat with a Roomba.
As the 2 cats are sitting on you like a Roomba. And Mollis would look over, see the drunken captain being pushed across the ground face first, maybe getting a splinter or 2, and just pick him up and just go, alright, I need
Wait,
to
this
get
is so
this kind of bed.
I need to deal with this bullshit.
Yeah. As Urlach,
I do not want to be ridden like this. This is not what I mean.
Urlach, you will, unless you choose to go back into a solidified form, you will slide and Roomba the
No.
2 cats all the way into the kitchen.
Okay.
No, I'm dropping them off. I'm solidifying and just like dust myself off.
Okay, what solidified form are you taking in your
I
panic
just
mode?
thought of something.
Human man form.
Alright, human man form.
I love the idea
Uh-huh.
of this fucking, like, slime reforming, dropping these 2 people, and it's going, God damn. Like, it's just like just rubbing their back. Like, turning their head around and rubbing their back to dust themselves off.
Oh yeah, no, like your
Hillary
body.
is just watching this, just turning her head slowly as Miko is doing the same thing. It's like, what the hell am I watching?
Wallace
I'm gonna
walks
return
by
back
this.
to Shindeo.
Alright.
Shindeo. I'd liked you for a long time.
Alright.
Oh!
Roll me one last persuasion.
Wait, out of curiosity, with advantage or disadvantage?
With advantage.
Oh no, not disadvantage.
I shouldn't have spoke, I'm sorry, Issa. I thought I would get an advantage.
No, I did say advantage.
Really sporty.
Alright. That's a nat 20?
Putting a new.
Alright.
What? Oh my god!
Oh, no, it's not nat 20. It's a +7. Okay. I thought you said nat 20. I was like, huh? No.
No.
Yeah, so you got a 321. That's still good.
Yeah.
So you just see him just kind of like, you see him, it's like almost like, it is that like mile yard stare, and he kind of just like
Mild yard
thinks
stare?
it through. You just go, I could somewhat say the same for you. I haven't quite gotten a full grasp on how I feel,
Oh!
but I'm not very good with emotions.
The fucking video I'm watching. I had the video set up just so I could see this bullshit that was about to occur.
What?
Okay, for those of you who can't see it, Issa turned on her webcam, and the best way I could describe it is like Ooblex's positive eternal reaction.
I didn't even see it. I was looking at OBS.
Oh, she popped off for a minute.
Oh god, I was looking at Discord.
Oh man! Oh, she turned it back on. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh!
She's
Go for round
freaking
two.
out. Hell yeah!
Yeah!
Round two. Oh, she hit in the. Oh, that's not the gritty. What is that? That's not the gritty. Oh, she's walking away. Oh, she hit the gritty. She just hit the gritty, everybody. Oh, she's doing the fucking. Okay. All right. So.
Okay.
I'm so
I
glad
finished the
I'm
dog gun,
not
so I
here.
couldn't talk, but I think it was funnier without it.
Honestly, yeah.
It was funnier with absolutely no audio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's just fucking movement.
All right, really quick, Issa, are you done with your part, or?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. I just thought of a bit. Later on when you're dragging Chrono Mollis, I want to imagine Chrono is just like drunk mumbling in his sleep.
I mean, basically the way Mollis has this is it's like the best way he can probably do it, considering it's Mollis and his general care for people is very limited. He's basically grabbed you by like the back of the neck and has picked you up and is dragging your feet. Because it's like the best he can do. Because he's not gonna pick you up. He's not very good with people. So he's like, well, I can drag him. He'll be fine.
Wow.
That
He's
is
wearing
not the
boots.
direction I expected. I just thought you were just gonna grab one of my legs and start moving.
Oh no! See, Mollis doesn't see if it was Usagi 100%. But Mollis doesn't dislike you like Chrono, so
Okay.
how he treats people is adjusted by how he feels about them.
Okay. Later on, Wallace,
not
just your
unjustified.
Chrono just kind of go. Just, Wallace, your arms are so big.
What? What did you say? Whatever. Go
well,
back to sleep. Just
yeah,
kind of
wait,
toss him
yeah,
into it.
wait.
Was like, go back to sleep.
Your
Toss
arms
him
are-
in his hammock.
Your arms are big and strong.
We-
Oh,
Fucking away.
so strong.
Wallace just looks at you, just almost like you got splinters in your brain, probably, and he
It's
walks
so
out.
gross.
Like, it's almost like you got splinters in your brain.
All right. So-
Chrono will just go, "Tee-hee, there's glass shards in my brain."
Yeah, probably. It's just... Oh,
Okay, so we have now had one successful flirt and one failed flirt.
It wasn't even trying to flirt, to be fair.
Yeah,
It was-
it's fine, it's fine.
Let me make that clear.
Flirting with Mollis is the most like he inflicts disadvantage constantly.
Like, it's almost like you're not getting fucking anywhere.
My-
He's basically like Ryu. You're not getting very far.
It takes a very specific person to get anywhere with a guy like him.
Hey, you'll hear one more thing, Wallace, before you like throw him on his bed. I just say, well, it's like when you went after Halmar, you went no.
What?
He like says that first aw as a like a reflex of the fuck did you say? And then he just goes, no, you're drunk off your ass. I'll fucking never mind. Just
You're
fucking
going
go
mule.
get slept. He just tosses him into bed, walks away like fucking goddamn it.
I go nighty nights.
I'm gone. I'm long. I'm just 50 feet of movement. I'm gonna go find Tazzy.
You're so kawaii, Chrono.
Kawaii. God.
Incredible damn Pompey.
You're so sugoi!
God.
I like doing those impressions.
Oh man. Alright, who are you gonna go find, Mollis? You're the only
Tassie.
PC besides...
The Pompey.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, the Pompey is like, you're like making your way back, right? Because, you know, captain's quarters and all that, that's like on the, like, you know, it's like near the staircase. You were about to go back up the staircase, essentially, to head through the kitchen again so you could get back to the outside to kind of like look around. And you see in the hallway. He is actively working on growing one of the jalapeno plants that is in the hallway.
Mollis is gonna walk through. He's like, "What are you growing, buddy? What all have you grown?"
Hi, Rena. Thanks for taking your claws on my shoulder, buddy. Appreciate you. Love you.
I'm talking in Sylvan, by the way, so I know he can understand me.
Yeah, he would kind of like point towards the jalapeno plant and just go, eh.
Alright, good job.
Eh. And you see him like basically start like raise his front legs up, stand on the hind legs, and just start waving his hands up there like as if he's casting a fucking ritual as he begins doing stuff for the plant.
You keep doing your thing.
Hell yeah.
I don't put it past that fucking Pompey to gain sentiency and become a small druid. That's actually a terrifying, because that's a druid of the Fae. Run.
It is a very small possibility. Fae always have a chance of gaining sentiency. The scary thing about that is that Fae have a chance of gaining sentiency, which is dangerous for anyone.
Listen, he's my friend. He likes me.
Yep.
You may hate everyone else, but that's not my problem.
Yes. Oh man, but yeah. If that is it, what about Anya's character? I still got to get your kind of name down, so I might end up saying that a few times, and I apologize. It'll take me a little bit to get them down because I've gotten. It always takes me a bit to get down normal PC names when they're like new. So do bear with me. But Lindry, what is Lindry doing anything throughout the night before we just get to the sleeping bed?
Mostly just confused about where her room's going to be.
Right.
Yeah. So luckily for you, if I remember correctly, there's still a singular open room. So you would be taking the last roommate slot. So you would be going on the far end, but you would have a room.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So you are the last person that you guys can have on the ship before you have to start telling people, hey, sleep on the top of the deck. Or share a room with somebody type of thing.
Alright, that's it.
Yeah.
There's a terrible joke I could make here.
Sorry. Either way.
But I'm not going to.
Yeah. As you guys will go to bed, and that is where we will end it off for today. I hope you enjoyed. You guys got to beat up the Halimar pirates. You got to blow up a castle on purpose. You got to, check on your crewmates. And you got a new player. I think it's pretty good in my opinion.
Yippee!
Yeah.
So much has happened.
And I got a ton of money.
Ublex doesn't even care if he died for a little bit. He just cares about Shindu.
Chrono is happy.
Slime, yowie, slime, yowie.
Yeah.
Chrono's finally happy. For now.
Hell yeah.
I'll fix that.
Brother.
I don't think you have to do shit, man. I'm gonna keep it real.
I know.
Oh, man. All right.
Just wait till we have to fight an aberration and one of us dies.
Yep.
Whoa.
As it was mentioned by Ivanine, after you were on the ship for a day, he would probably have the portal show up because that was the best timeline he could work with. So.
Right, Christ.
We also have the threat of a giant slime getting everybody.
This is true. This is also true. You guys know that by what has been estimated by both, not just the revolutionaries, but also by the Marines, you have a year before that thing starts actually properly changing the very terrain of the world.
Yeah, we gotta do something about that.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Well, maybe. Just a thought.
The problem is you gotta figure out where it's at, because right now y'all don't have any leads.
I really gotta get the money's worth out of my remaining days then.
Mm-hmm, indeed. That being said, we're gonna end it off here. You can find us, the Lost Harbor Tavern, up on YouTube and on Spotify, where you can find Rum and Harbor. You can find the Brothel campaign if you want to watch that old campaign. We have some one-shots also on that channel. And besides that, we have a second channel where you can, Lost Shipyard by the way, you can find some other campaigns over there, like the Amnesia campaign that's currently still ongoing, the Sanity campaign, which is also still currently ongoing, And yeah, and there's more to come from that. We're planning on doing more mini campaigns after the Amnesia one ends. But you can also find those campaigns also on Spotify as well. I'm working on getting them uploaded. It takes some time. I have to re-download every single one of those damn videos to get them re-uploaded. So give me a moment. Eventually we're going to get that caught up. It's just taking a moment. But I'll see you all later. You all have a grand day. And bye-bye.
Get out.